Sharon at Sea, and tonight's live show is brought to you by Charlie's Custom Tours in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and I am here today with Carlos Medina from Charlie's Custom Tours, and he took us on an awesome tour today. We saw a lot of San Juan and Puerto Rico, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he can show you and how to get in touch with him.
Hello everybody, again Charlie's Custom Tours. I have a beautiful luxury van that will accommodate up to 8 people, private tours at our own pace and leisure. Come on down. Sharon knows I'll take good care of them down here.
This is our second tour with Carlos, and they've both been awesome, and we'll be back again.
And she's coming back for round 3, can't wait.
We will.
Thank you.
All right.
And yes, this tour is Matthew approved. That's right, Matthew approved, so you know it's going to be great. This amazing luxury van has a 32-inch LCD screen inside attached to a camera pointing out so you can see everything ahead of you on the road. It's got plenty of room for the entire cruise crew family, and it has 5 stars review on TripAdvisor. Make sure you check out Charlie's Custom Tours at CustomToursPR.com for the best tour in Puerto Rico. Woo! That was the longest intro ever, wasn't it?
I
didn't realize how long that was going for. What is going on, everybody?
Everyone.
Hello, hello, hello. Or what we say when you got a sunburn, allo, allo, allo.
What do you think we're going to be
See what I did there?
A sunburn soon?
Oh, I'm going to be getting a sunburn soon, girl. I'm going to be getting burnt as a biscuit coming out of your oven, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
what's up, everybody?
I better bring you some extra sunscreen.
Liz Breen loves your hair.
Oh, thank you,
Liz, you are such a sweetheart. We love you. To the moon and beyond. Is that what Buzz Lightyear says? I don't know. Anyway, guys, what's up? It's great to see you all here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Monday Night Live with Sharon and Jamie. Team SAS in the house. Well, I know I saw Leanne out there. Nancy, I'm pretty sure she's in Disneyland right now. She is gallivanting all over the Southwest.
Or Universal. I think
Universal is that... James Smith says, kiss her, Jamie, and never bring her flowers anymore. You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs. Is that Neil Diamond? Thank you very much, Neil. How's it going? Your hair looks beautiful. You look beautiful. Oh. And you know what? You look extra beautiful today because just yesterday we celebrated our 18th wedding anniversary.
We did.
18 glorious years of bliss. And I love you more and more every day. Thank you for marrying me. I know, I'm pretty sure at the time you were drunk and you had no idea what you were doing, but it's worked out for everyone. So I appreciate it, and I thank you very much.
Well, we did get married in Vegas.
We definitely did. We got married in Vegas. I'm pretty sure one half of the place was a chapel and one might have been a Howard Johnson's. I'm not totally sure about that. And I do know that we got married, if anybody is a football fan, we got married during the tuck rule game. If you know the tuck rule game, let me know in the chat. But we got married during the tuck rule game, and on the way to, John Klaykowski, you're crazy,
God,
man.
John.
That's ridiculous. Thank you so much for the super chat. If you know football, we're in the limo. We're on the way to get married in Vegas. We're quote unquote eloping, I guess you could say. And I'm watching TV, and the Raiders are playing the Patriots in a championship, AFC championship game or something. Yeah. And I'm watching it in the limo. Then we get to the chapel, and there's a TV on right in the other room while we're getting married. So, the guy is like, do you take this woman? And I'm like, what? Was there, can I get a score? What was happening there?
I did not.
Okay.
But there was a TV outside of the chapel.
There was.
It was still on.
And it was on the game because that was the biggest thing going on. You're Look, Kimberly Pennington says you are glowing tonight. Guys, what's up? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. If it's your first time here, welcome. This is a little something we love to do on Monday. Every Monday, through hell and high water, we will be here with you on Mondays. Barring some kind of a major surgery or some kind of a massive cruising disconnect.
Let's hope not.
Mr. Randall says that's why I hate the Patriots. So we're here with you tonight. We just want to talk about cruising and our cruises, your cruises. We want to answer your cruise questions. We want to talk about whatever is a hot topic of the day and just have some fun with you guys. Yeah. So thank you for joining us.
Well, originally we planned to put a little bit of we're going to kind of reminisce through our cruising years.
Oh yeah, a little reminiscing.
But I don't know if you
remember any of it.
I mean, I don't. I don't remember. I don't know if you finished. Well, anyways, we started looking at some old little video clips and pictures.
No, I didn't finish.
and everything from, and going to put something together tonight. And we got so into looking at it and reminiscing ourselves. We're like, oh my gosh, I remember that. That I don't think we got anything together for you guys.
No, we didn't.
Did you Jamie?
No. Why is it we and then Jamie? I don't understand what just happened.
Well, you were working on it. We were reminiscing together, but you were working
we were
on it.
looking through some old pictures, putting some stuff together. Just started going through CDs and stuff. Keep in mind that the vlogging, didn't start. The true vlogging didn't start till later on in our cruising. Early on, we used to record everything, but it was on like old discs and things of that nature. Bonnie Brown said, I remember the one when Matthew was little. There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yes, Nicole, I am out of olives, but no, I'll tell you what, tonight I am going with the brewski. We are 6 days away from our next cruise, so I'm detoxing, I'm cleaning the system, cleansing the palate.
You're detoxing with beer.
Yes, I am detoxing with beer. I'm cleansing my martini palate to make sure that when I get on the ship, I want to be able to judge and assess the martini situation on the ENCORE. We were on the ship for 2 days before for that inaugural event, which was amazing, but we didn't, it wasn't like a real cruise experience. We were just frantically running around the ship checking things out. Well, so this time we're going to kick back and relax. So
yeah.
What do you got there? A little something with you got a little pomegranate or something with a cranberry with a splash?
My version of the 40 is the new 20, but I didn't have any.
Your version changes week in and week out.
Well, no, it's just, it's not quite like the alchemy. I don't know what they do to it, but anyways, it tastes good though. But I didn't have any limes, so I put a strawberry on the side.
Yes, you did. You did a great job.
And I got these strawberries the other day, and they're like really nice.
Is that so you can make another batch of jam since you gave it all away during the vlog days? I hope so.
Well, the strawberries are all in the freezer now, but it's ready for jam next time we need it.
Okay, good. Maybe when we get back from the cruise. Let's see. What should we try to say hi to some folks? Should we see who's here in the chat? I know that sometimes takes up a lot of time, so let's see. Let's go back to 7:05. 7:05, not too far behind. I just want to say hi to some folks, give you guys a greeting. If you're out there and you haven't said hi yet, or if you're new, please don't be shy. Jump into the chat, say what's up, ask some questions, stuff like that. If you need any help with anything, you got Leanne Francisconi in the house. She's one of our rock star moderators there to help out if anyone gets a little lippy or out of control. Nancy is also one of our moderators, the original Nurse Nancy. She is enjoying the back end of a cruise and Orlando kind of vacation thing going on. So she's doing that. We might see her. Sometimes she pops in because she's a wild woman. We'll see what happens there. But let's go back to the first person when the clock struck 7:05 and say hello. Ruth, Todd, I can't say hi to you. You were the last person at 7:04 to say hi. So, Ruth, we can't say hi to you. But we're going to start with Linda Lou, Amy Franzak. What is up?
But there's some other people right above that may not have said hi later. They're all saying.
I'm sure these people are there. Look, she's right there and right there. Liz Breen is here. What is up? The mother hen from the Klaykowski's Ship Show YouTube channel over there. She holds down the fort. Her partner in crime, Wanda, is on a cruise. As a matter of fact, Wanda from the Ship Show is on the Norwegian ENCORE right now. She's keeping it clean and tidy, making sure that the alcohol supply stays high from when we get on there.
Yeah, she's been posting some really great pictures.
She has.
And it just, like all those pictures, when I see them, it reminds me of when we were on it for those 2 days.
Oh, God,
and it just reminds me how great that ship is.
You are so
right.
right.
The buffet is just so clean and the food looks so good, and I can't wait to go.
You're right. Well, if you want to see some of those pictures, make sure you check out the Ship Show on Facebook and join their group and check those kids out. Michael Anto Giovanni is in the house. What's up? Journey with the Gingers. Welcome, welcome. Ellen Huffnell is here. Leanne, we love you. Thanks for being here. Jamie Wilhype. Hello, Jamie. Lovely to see you there, my dear. Ellen Huffnell's in the house. There's Ruth Todd. Hello, Ruth. The Klaykowskis are here. What's up? Puppy the cat. Love to see you. Cruise with us. Hello, hello. Pam S. is in the house. David Smith. I will not be shaving my legs if the 49ers win. because I already do on a regular basis, so it'll be uneventful. Chris Barnett is here. What's going on, Chris? He said long intro. It was a long intro. We'll talk about that in a minute. Journey with the Gingers, we said hi. Vanessa Lee is here. Brian Francisconi is in the house. What's up, Brian? Show special features. Hello, Roy, and maybe Amanda's out there as well. Lovely to see you guys. Annette Thalman. Oh, Amanda was featured in the intro, as a matter of fact. Annette Thalman is here. Who else is here? Whitney Castillo. Great to see you, Whitney. The Adventurous Arkansans are here. The Traveling Gilberts. Josh Odom in the house. Zach Two Turnt. What's up, Zach? Yolanda Holden. Hello, hello. Who else do we have here? Blaine 2007. What is up, Blaine? For your next excursion in San Juan, contact Charlie's Custom Tours. Your satisfaction is our guarantee, he said.
Yeah.
We play that because we will be seeing our friend Carlos Medina from Charlie's Custom Tours in about a week, and we are super excited to see him.
Yeah.
We got some updates from him that we'll share with you guys tonight about what's going on in Puerto Rico. So stay tuned for that, and we'll give you the
we
scoop.
shared some of them last week.
We did all of them.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Was it all of them?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean.
Because I thought you put something out like after that.
No,
from what he said.
I've contacted him, but basically everything's the same. I mean, everything's pretty good if you're going to San Juan, right in the area.
Well, if you got questions about what's going on in Puerto Rico, let us know because we got a contact there with the inside scoop. Tina C, good evening. Tina said, so I watch Sharon and C on Mondays and La Liga Loca Tuesdays. I feel empty inside Wednesday through Sunday. Who else would be I'd be watching? Tina, on Wednesday, you definitely want to tune into the Claykowski's channel. Those guys do a fun show on Wednesdays. Just before them, D&G Explorers do. Alana Zingano is also on Wednesday, but she might be moving to Friday. Thursday, usually you're going to see Griff and Alyssa, but they are on their winter hiatus until their new season starts off. And who else am I missing? Into the weekend, you have Life with Favor. I know there's a Josh Holcomb sighting somewhere in there. Who am I missing? Somebody help me out. Put some other names in the chat if I miss somebody. Jesus, my bad. I get on a roll. I know I forgot somebody, and they're going to be like, what a jerk Jamie is. Robbie O'Malley, our buddy. Robbie.
Hi, Robbie.
Thank you so much for everything that you've done to help us out in preparing for our Encore cruise and helping us with the knowledge, the questions, and all that kind of stuff, man. We love you. Hanny Skiles, thank you so much. Says, first time in the chat, fellow cruise addict and Chargers fan here in Peoria, Arizona.
Wow.
You're right down the road. Hanny, thank you so much. That's amazing
so
of you.
nice.
We appreciate it. Thank you for the anniversary wishes.
That's
and
great.
I'm saying it right,
so
Hanny or Hanai? You got to let me know the correct enunciation, please.
I'm going to say Hanny.
You're going to say Hanny?
I'm
going to say Hanai.
I hope I'm right.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, that's great having someone else live so close.
Oh my gosh, we have so many people living close. China Pearl is here. What's going on? Gakowski said, not as long as ours, talking about the intro. Colin Gleek is here. Holly Johnson, Carla McClendon, Michael Liff is in the house. Cole's Credit Repair 1. I'm new to watching y'all. What is up, Cole's Credit Repair 1? Glad to see you here. I guess we can also talk to you about repairing our credit, I'm assuming. I'm just going to go out on a limb, jump to that conclusion.
Anyone need any credit
Christina,
repair?
if you need your credit repaired, check out Cole's Credit Repair 1. And also, thanks for joining us. Christina C is here. Pamela Wallace is in the house. When I see Pamela Wallace's name, it makes me think of one of the greatest people ever, William Wallace. He was all about freedom. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know William Wallace? Nicole Casamasa is here. What is going on? Tamara Nofsker. Ali D is here. Spikers Crazy Cruisers. The Spikers love your hair tonight.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you so much. Plump Travelers are here. What's going on, guys? Glad to have you. Janet Moyer in the house. Josh Kimball. Jan Booth. Hello, hello, hello. Bonnie Brown. Blaine loves your hair as well. Oh, no, Blaine loves my hair. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate that, too. It took me a little extra to get it looking like this.
Gonna get a haircut before the weekend?
I am going to get a haircut. I got to tighten it up. It's getting a little out of control. My hair goes from old man to a wannabe skater freak in a matter of days. It goes from the perfect length to, whoa, that's way too long for you, dude. And so I got to trim it down. Barbara Carlozzi, what is going on? Thanks for loving our videos. We appreciate that. Anna Marie VR, Slinky Angle King, Mr. Cruise Fever is here. Mrs. Davis D, Fish 64, 20 days till their NCL Encore cruise. That is awesome. Ocean to Ocean Travel. Shayla Brooks is here. What's going on, guys? Greg S is in the house. Rebecca Little is here. Glad for joining us, or thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here. The JMac 24. What's up? Dan Jackson. Cruising the World with Jackie. There's a lot of new names.
Yeah.
I love saying new
That's
names,
great.
guys. I love it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for all the happy anniversaries here that everyone's posting
Oh my
in the
gosh.
chat.
Let me hold on. Let me wet my whistle here because I'm on a roll. Marky Mark is here. What's up? CMPJ519 is in the house. What is going on? Human hijinks on the high seas. Shannon, Toner, Clarkson, what is up? Cruise with us. Chris C, if I didn't say it already. Diane Broadhurst. Woo! Diane, glad to have you here. Hi to Larry, too, if he's with you. Hank Shannon's in the house. What is going on? Mike A. Kevin Bluck is here. What's up, Kevin? Lisa Amario is in the house. Michelle Stamper, and I'm sure the lovely Mark Stamper is out there, too. The Paps, great to have you here. Tina C is here. Deanna Jones, Holly Johnson, Joseph Johnson, Firestorm V1, what is up, Firestorm? Marilyn Moore is here. Marilyn, we'd loved seeing your stuff on Facebook. Jean McKee is in the house. Kayla Lemrick, hello Kayla from the Lemrick crew. Kimberly Pennington said your hair, you are glowing. We said that earlier. Susan White, Travel Mobile is here. Mr. Randall, C. Randall, Sandra McKendrick is here. We are on a roll right now. Mary Miller's in the house. Kai is here. What's up? Hey everyone, Sharon, love your hair. People are loving your hair. What did you do different to your hair?
Nothing. Actually, I
Oh,
don't know.
Oh, look at my hair tonight.
I don't know. I actually
Gosh,
didn't do anything with it. I curled it today because, when your hair, sometimes you're like, oh, I needed to wash it really, but I was like, sometimes it curls better when you need to wash it, so I curled it. And
hold on, did you say you washed it?
No, I need to wash it. I curled it.
Wow, everybody's commenting your hair and you just said you need to wash it.
Well, no, it's not.
Unbelievable.
No, it's not
That's
dirty.
appreciation.
No, I'm not saying it's dirty, but it's just,
Let's stop while we're ahead.
when you first, I don't know, when you first dry your hair, sometimes it doesn't hold a curl as well as the next day. Kind of, that's what I'm saying.
Lane says I'm going to have a bruised knee after tonight's show. All right, I'm going to jump in. Listen, guys, hello to everyone. I know we can't say hi to everybody or we get so far behind in the chat. Let me run through a few questions and see if we can do.
You're almost in. So make sure
no, I'm not. It's 7:11 there and it's 7:22 here. We are literally 11 minutes behind right now. Benito Delgado said, how do you feel about people using rum runners? What's your answer? Quick.
We don't condone it.
There you go. We don't condone it because we feel it raises the prices elsewhere, and you wouldn't take a rum runner to a regular hotel. You wouldn't take a rum runner into a bar.
Most people.
Well, most people don't. So we say avoid the rum runners. Just buy a drink package and have a good time. Let's see. Jamie is so team koozie now. I love it. Liz Green, let me clarify something. I am not team koozie. What I am, though, is team degenerate cruiser koozie. It's the only koozie I've signed an exclusive agreement with Degenerate Cruisers. I will use no other koozie but theirs ever. You'll never see it happen. I guarantee it. Have you ever seen me with another koozie besides Degenerate Cruisers?
No,
Thank you.
Except for the wine koozies.
Yeah, if I'm drinking wine straight from a bottle, I will definitely put it in a wine koozie
Straight from
for
a
sure
bottle.
to keep it going. What else do we have? So many people saying hi. So much stuff going on. Richard Andrews wants to know, is there a time machine tonight? Richard, there's not really a time machine tonight, but there might be something else, something tiny. Don't get excited. It's no big deal. Just something tiny. That's all. That is all.
I don't even know what that is.
No, I don't even know either. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just trying to say that. So I want to say that. I'm saying that so he doesn't leave. If he finds out there's no time machine, he might just be like, click, I'm out of here, boom, done, bail out.
I'm sorry, guys. We got so caught up just reminiscing with all these pictures and ended up doing pretty much nothing with them but reminiscing.
That's right. That is correct. We just reminisced all day, but it was nice. It was like a post-anniversary reminisce. Yesterday, what did we do yesterday? We must have done something super, super romantic yesterday. Tell everybody what we did to celebrate 18 years of wedded bliss.
We both worked, and then, we both worked.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But we did dinner, right? Did we do a romantic dinner? We did something fancy, right? What did we do? Something amazing? Something together to show our love for each other?
Not exactly.
What? What did we do?
Well, you had leftovers from Saturday night.
Leftover what?
Leftover Chinese food. So as most of you know, like I am a nurse too. I rarely work as a nurse anymore. So during the whole month of January, I worked this weekend is the only weekend I worked. but I worked Saturday all day, 12 hours. So when I got home from work, Jamie had gotten Chinese food for us Saturday night. So there was leftover. So Sunday, I worked just in the morning for like 4 hours, and then he worked all day. So when he got home, he had the leftover Chinese food, and I had a Shakeology for dinner.
There you go.
So.
Thank you for helping me out, guys. Yes, Para DJ on Sundays. Okay, Cruising with Wheels, who are currently having a group cruise on the Encore, is on Sundays, every other Sunday at 3.
Oh.
Hold on, I have messages coming in. Is this
Someone from your work.
That's right. I think someone from my work is watching it, and he's busting my chops. Zach Two Turnt wants to join the live show lineup someday. Well, maybe one day if we get a wider screen and we can fit 3 in here. Well, sometimes we do this with Matthew, and Zach's younger, so we'll see what we can do for you, Zach. See what we can do for you. All right, I jumped ahead a little bit, guys, to catch up a little bit. Marilyn Necht is going on the Mariner June 1st. Is anyone else shipping out that day on that ship? Let Marilyn know. Let her know in the chat tonight. Sean and Steph, there you go. They do a Sunday afternoon show, if I'm not mistaken. So there you have it. Henny Skies used to live in Goodyear. It's pronounced like Hawnee. Hawnee. Hawnee.
Oh.
That's funny. Sometimes I call you Honey. No, different Hawnee. Okay, never mind. Let's see.
We were both wrong then.
Rob from Life with Favor said we're taking a little break of the live. Friday are hard because of work now, so Life with Favor's taking a break. A lot of people are taking a little break. It takes a toll on you to do this week in and week out. I am not gonna lie. Rob from Life with Favor, great to see you, or should I say, champ, because you are the current champ.
And by the way, your trophy is in the process of being made, I guess you might say. And we will be getting that.
Let's just say it's in the process and leave it at that. There's been a lot going on, and post-Encore cruise, we're catching up on a lot of things that the holidays took away from us.
Yes.
Scott Ashbrook is from Cincinnati tonight. What's going on? Trucking 101. What date are we on the Mardi Gras?
May 29th of 2021.
Boom, May 29th. There you have it. Yes, and that's a little group cruise that we're doing. How many cabins do you have? Not a huge amount. We got about a dozen or so far.
I think we're up to 14 or 15 now.
Okay, so 14 or 15 cabins. You know, there was a question about the next group cruise coming up. You guys know that this October we have Lalito Loca and Sharon at Sea teaming up to put on a massive mega group cruise. That's going to be insane. Then, you know, we've teamed up with John and York and their families from the Ship Show, from the Klaykowski's YouTube channel, to team up with those guys for 2021 on Norwegian Breakaway out of New York City. That's going to be insane.
That's going to be another big...
That has like 120 cabins already booked on it at least. And then we just, since our Mardi Gras got canceled, we just threw in a Mardi Gras for 2021. What month is it again? May?
May.
End of May?
End of May. Yeah, we had to rebook it, and we wanted to book the Mardi Gras versus another, you know, ship, I guess. So that was kind of the only slot we could fit it into, so we went with May.
So we made it happen. And so we did it as a little group cruise to see if anybody else want to hang with us. Something smaller. You know, we had such an amazing time on the Horizon group cruise. That was fantastic, and a little smaller. And we have these monster group cruise lined up. So we just kind of did a little low-key group cruise. 15 cabins now. We'll see. Anybody else wants to come, let us know. Contact Sharon, and she can get things going for you.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
For sure, for sure. As a matter of fact, just in case, we need to do a quick little plug because it's what we do. If you guys are interested in booking a cruise with us or any other cruise, right now Sharon's got a little special promotion going on with wave season coming up here. Sharon, tell the people what you got.
Well, anyone that books a cruise between now and the end of March, they can receive an extra $50 onboard credit for balconies and above, and $25 onboard credit for ocean views and interiors. And that includes a new booking, or also if they transfer a booking to me as well.
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
And it doesn't have to be new. Like, they could have booked a cruise with me before, but it's, you know, this could be their third or fourth cruise they booked with me. But as long as it's a new booking, they want to, you know.
Yes. All right, so there you go. Shameless plug. Yeah, we snuck it in while no one was looking. It's done. It's over. It's behind us. We're moving forward. Matthew says, what are the wait times on the Carnival Horizon? You mean in general for stuff? Not a lot of wait times, but the key, guys, if you're on a bigger ship, you have to do things at the non-popular time. If you're going to lunch, don't go between 12 and 12:45, if you know what I mean.
Now there is going to be some wait times though, like if you're talking about like riding the sky ride, and things like that. There usually is a little bit of a wait. I would suggest you try to do it on a port day, or maybe get back on the ship early on a port day. That's what we did one of the times that we rode them, and there wasn't really much of a line.
There you go. Rob from Life with Favor, thank you for the brave heart. You and I, buddy, we're right here. We're together as one. Appreciate it. Benito Delgado, thanks for joining us. New viewer right there. Appreciate having you, bud. Thank you so much. Tanisha Black is here, new to the chat from West Virginia. Guys, 268 people are out there tonight. Thank you, every one of you, for stopping what you're doing. We appreciate you being here. I know that things might get a little easier. We're not competing with football championships. We're not competing with Monday Night Football. There's a little lull in the sports world on Monday night, so hopefully you decide to join us a little bit. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, I helped Janet. Janet's really excited. She's finally going to get on her first cruise.
There you go. Brian, I'm not sure if that's something we can do to help Brian Apple Pie. We'll see, man. It's kind of a cruising community. I don't know if Brian Apple Pie is on the cruising noodle. So, sorry, brother. Let's see. Good and Queen is here. What is going on? There's Big Pap. Big Pap, glad to see you. Kevin Brubaker said, they may take our shore excursions, but they will never take our cruises. You are so right about that. You are so right about that. I'm going to do something right there. Take care of that deal. Let's see. Robert Halliburton said, do you like people smoking on a cruise? I do not. You know, Robert, what you want to do with your time is your business. I know it's a little rough rolling through the casino at times. I can get in the casino for about 15 minutes and kind of drown it out. Sharon takes a little bit longer. But you give me a couple of good drinks and you know, we're going to be good to go regardless.
I mean, I'm okay in the casino for a while, but yeah, usually I'll take breaks from it. I don't stay in there for a long periods of time. And you know, I don't smoke, so, you know, I'm a fan of it, but it doesn't completely bother me. I can be around for a little while. For
sure. Christina Reichenbach, what's up? I love your channel. I watch your videos to prepare for me and my husband for our first cruise on Royal Caribbean Anthem of the Seas in 3 weeks. That will be fantastic, Christina. I hope you have an amazing time for that. What's up from Arkansas, y'all? Said Dan Jackson. What's up, Dan? Good to have you here. Kathy P. from Tucson. Hello. Lovely to see you tonight. All right, let's jump ahead a little bit. Any advice?
You really jumped ahead.
Well, I did jump ahead. I'm a jumper. I am a jumper. Hello, any advice for cruising with a 1.5-year-old leaving on Sunshine this weekend? Said Mike Parrott.
Bring a few little things, not large things, but just small things that can keep them, you know, occupied. If you're going to be doing any beach excursions, maybe bring a couple little beach toys with you. Just pick them up at the dollar store, and then when you get done at the beach, you can just leave them there for other kids. You don't have to tote them home full of sand or anything. Bring, like, if they have a little blanket or a stuffed animal, something that they always sleep with, you know, make sure you bring that. And
dang, those are good tips.
There's a Facebook group, Cruising Carnival with Kids, that we run.
Hold on, say the name of that slower one more time.
There's a Facebook group called Cruising Carnival with Kids.
Cruising Carnival with Kids. Search it and join it.
If you join that group, you can put questions out there, and you'll get a lot of answers about kids. Also for 1.5-year-old, make sure you bring a little umbrella stroller.
Boom. There you go.
You'll be glad.
And you'll know you're at the right Kids Cruising Carnival with Kids because you'll see a video of us will be the first video or the first thing you see when you hit the page once you join. Savannah R loves your hair. People are loving your hair.
Thank you.
The J-Max Cruising Mexico in March, a week after us, have questions about taxes or excursions. Are you saying will we have questions about them, or you have questions about them? Let us know. We've been to Mexico a couple times, so we're pretty familiar if you need to know. Let's see.
Maybe taxis. Are taxes?
Yes, everyone's loving. They're freaking out about it. They say dirty hair curls better, said Lindsay Miller. Excellent. Is that why you do it?
Well, yeah.
So what's wrong with she's having dirty hair?
I'm not saying it's dirty, but you know what I mean. The women know what I'm talking about out there.
Robert, I don't know why you can't go around the world with Carnival Cruise Lines and go to Japan from the USA. It's a long cruise. I don't know what to tell you, man. They just don't do it. Hello, Vicki Connor. Big Dog is here. What's going on?
Though. One day we're going to go on a world cruise.
Big Pap said he hasn't washed his hair in years. So that would make sense if you guys have seen Big Pap.
Oh, my gosh.
Nothing here. Nothing. No hair at all out there. No hair at all. Sandra says, what's a rum runner? Sandra, a rum runner is when you take a clear plastic bag, and it has to be plastic, and you fill it with alcohol, and you put it usually in your checked luggage with the hopes that the x-ray machines don't see it. And that's how you can sneak alcohol on.
But it's not just any plastic bag. Don't just, it's a special one.
Well, it's stronger and stuff like that. Yeah. Sharon, when the kids are in Camp Ocean, how do we know when they need to get in touch with us?
If they're in the, if they're in the younger group, like 2 to 5, they'll give you a phone to, which they can call you. Mm-hmm. You can call, and check on them and things. If they're older than that, like the 6 to 8, you kind of just have to, check on them. Sometimes they'll give you a phone too if you request it, and they have leftovers. They'll usually give you one too for the 6 to 8-year-olds. But I know with us, when Matthew was younger, we would just every so often, we would just go check on him. Every couple hours, pop by there and make sure he's okay.
We would drop him off sometimes, go do something for 30 minutes, then pop back and just get a glimpse. And if he's cool in 30 minutes, then we know he's probably going to be cool the rest of the night.
Yeah, when he was younger. I mean, when he was older, then, and once he was 9, they could check themselves out. Although we didn't let him do that until he was, I think, 10 or almost 11 before we let him check himself out.
Well, I'll never forget the first time we took him to one of the kids' camp, to Camp Ocean or Camp Carnival at the time. We dropped him off, and we've told the story before. So if you're new, it might be the first time you're hearing it. But we dropped him off at the kids club. When we picked him up, he was crying. I mean, crying his eyes out.
That's when he was really little.
He was little. That was his first time going.
He was only 2.
So we took him, and then when we're like, well, we'll try it one more time. So when we took him again, then when we went to go pick him up, he didn't want to leave. So it's kind of like once he understood that when he gets dropped off, we'll be back for him again. Mm-hmm. Then he's cool with it, and then all he wanted to do was stay there. And since then, we cannot get him out of the kids' clubs. That is for sure. That is for sure. Let's see what else.
If there was ever an emergency or something, though, they would probably try to call your cabin or get a hold of you somehow on the ship.
Yes. JMac24 said, "What do you think about Wi-Fi bridges? Lots of videos say you can use them." JMac, what are you talking about? You mean while you're on a cruise or something like that? What are you talking about from a Wi-Fi bridge? Let me know. Or are you just talking about at home, using a bridge to get from one room to another? So I'm a little unsure. Oh gosh, I just jumped all the way to the bottom. Wow, I just super jumped 8 minutes.
I saw someone else ask what a rum runner was, but I think
I think we got it. I think we got it all. Lori DeShiel, I saw you out there. What is going on? Lovely to see you. Hello to you. Hello to Amber, and we hope to see you guys soon. Muzzleloader said Vista versus Horizon, which is better and why?
Hands down, I think you're going to agree. We're going to say the Horizon.
Yes, I think we will.
We had we've been on the Horizon twice. Both guest cruises were some of our best. Mm-hmm. The Vista was probably, if we took all of our cruises together, it's going to be a little bit lower than in the middle on the Vista. We didn't have the best experience on the Vista. It was a little newer then, but it was mostly I don't know. I want to say maybe partially the staff and just just things didn't run that smooth, so to speak. Nothing.
Well, it was when we took Vista. First off, it was still a little newer.
Yeah.
It was on the newer side. Maybe took them a while to get the kinks out. And it's the first of the Vista class ships, but Horizon just crushed it for us. It was just great. The first time we went on, the second time we went on was amazing.
Yeah. Both times. So
here's a great question. Maddie Clark, embarking on the Horizon January 3rd. What's the best dinner spot? Go to the steakhouse. Make a reservation for the 23 people. We did a reservation with a bunch of us. They broke us into one large and one smaller table, but we were right adjacent to each other. And if you watch our Horizon group cruise, the first night, so I guess that's probably the part 2 of embarkation day, you'll see how we were set up in the steakhouse, and you can see if that place is going to work for you.
And let them know ahead of time. If you have a wedding party with that many people, let them know ahead of time, in plenty of time, they will arrange so the tables are right there together.
Cake by Candace, what is up? They do have a nightclub on the Panorama ship. We didn't make it in there too often, but there is, I forget what the Limelight Lounge, is that the nightclub? Or is there another nightclub? What do you remember?
You're thinking of the comedy club.
Oh, that's the comedy club I'm thinking of. What do you remember for a nightclub?
Nightclub. I don't know. I don't remember a nightclub.
Really? Who was on the group cruise with us? Anybody remember a nightclub?
wait,
I'm blanking out.
Are you thinking of the Horizon or Panorama?
They're asking about the Horizon. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're asking about the Panorama.
Oh.
My bad. I'm totally wrong. I confused myself right there. I need a drink.
I know where it is on other ships, and I'm picturing. Let me think here. I don't remember a nightclub, like a dancing nightclub, like where you dance, that kind of thing.
Very interesting.
I'm trying to think.
Very interesting. Oh, Leanne, thank you for offering to hit the thumbs up for everyone. We appreciate that very much. All right, we're still only 10 minutes behind, so we're hanging in there. The Kenya Tisdale said, my first cruise was Victory to Bahamas. What would be a good second ship?
Oh, after the Victory? Carnival ship?
Any ship.
Are you talking about Carnival?
Well, LaKenya said, what would be a good second ship? Nothing specific. I'm assuming Carnival.
I would, after the Victory, I would move up to like either a Conquest class, or actually I would maybe jump even to a Dream class ship, like the, I'm not going to say the Dream, I'd say the Magic or the Breeze. Maybe go to that next, and then after that, a Vista class ship.
There you go. Shavana said, is the Princess Key worth it to get off the ship?
Yeah, it's a big beach area. So I think so. I mean,
there you go.
It's real. You just hang out, relax. It depends. And if you don't want to hang out and relax in the sun, and you enjoy that type of thing, then maybe not. But
there you go.
If you like to do that kind of thing, it's great.
David Smith, thanks for missing. Thank you for sacrificing and putting Rachel Maddows on the back burner for us. We appreciate that. Viking cruises, Ann Hoffman. We've never done Viking, and are you talking about Viking river cruises or Viking in general?
Viking the river.
Yeah, so if you're talking about river cruises, I don't know, maybe one day we'll do river cruises, but that's not in our wheelhouse right now.
Yeah.
Maybe as we get a little bit older, we get Matthew out of the mix, and just, as we get towards the kickback, relax type of deal. The Liquid Lounge is also the nightclub on the Panorama, said Lori. Okay, Lori, thank you so much. Excellent. I'm not sure how we don't know that.
Oh, Liquid Lounge. You're thinking of, what did you say, Limelight Lounge?
I said Limelight, but I was wrong on the Panorama. And then Lori chimed in with the Liquid Lounge is also the nightclub. Did you do dancing in there? The Liquid Lounge is the Forward Show Club.
Yeah. That's
so I'm not really sure. We didn't do any night clubbing. Our nightclub is called the Alchemy Bar, and that's where we spent all of our time. Yeah. Finally got my wife to go on a cruise in March after 20 years of marriage. Congratulations,
wow.
Paul.
Nice.
You deserve it. You deserve it. Robert, I don't know. Roller coasters, all those other things they charge money for, go-karts, they're all going to be a little bit expensive as they cover things like insurance for those things and the cost to maintain them, because they maintain a little different than anything else on the ship. And they probably have third parties that have to come out and keep an eye on those things. So that's why they charge for them, I'd imagine.
Yeah. That's what the other cruise lines charge, like Norwegian for their go-karts, they charge for their laser tag.
Yes.
And, a lot of the new things coming out now, they're just charging for. Cruising's kind of not quite as all-inclusive these days as it used to be. Best advice for a solo cruiser, check out NCL Cruise Line. A couple of their ships have solo cruising cabins. You can get a glimpse of them in our one of our NCL ENCORE, and then also our NCL cabin tour, I think, has a glimpse of the solo cabins on like the ENCORE. Yeah, they're a little bit smaller than a regular cabin, but you only have to pay single occupancy. You don't pay the double occupancy like on the other cruise lines. Katie Scholar, there are some cruise lines where you sign up ahead of time for the shows, but on Carnival, you just got to get in line. And just get in line early, roughly about 25 minutes ahead of time. Go to the bar, get yourself a beverage, then mosey on over, hang out in the line, have a drink. As soon as you get in early enough to get a seat. Someone saves your seat, then you go to the bar in the show lounge, get your next drink, and then boom, you're done. And if it's a newer show, one of the newer shows, maybe even a little bit like 40 minutes or 45 minutes early. If it's one of the newer ones. You are right. Leah said, just heard NCL Encore is handing out $250 fines for smoking in unauthorized areas. Good. Fire is the number one thing you don't want to be involved in on a cruise ship. So that's a good thing that they're doing. And that's actually all cruise lines have that same fine if they catch you smoking. It's just a lot of them don't always enforce it. But great question. That's great. Christine Marshall, hi, should my balcony be port or starboard to see the arch in Cabo from the ship? Hang on. Either. We usually do port, but I'm trying to remember Cabo. Let's see. We were
Eventually you'll turn, but if you want to be facing it the whole time, then probably port side.
I thought we were the one time we starboard when we saw it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit of a crapshoot because the ship goes in, finds an angle, and then drops anchor, and then when the anchor catches just right, it kind of stays there, and eventually it'll shut down the motors and just sit there anchored, to the bottom. I guess is really what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
So it may have something running to kind of keep it stable and some stabilizers on or stabilizers out, but the ship can definitely move, and it could certainly turn a little bit as water and current turns it as well. So.
Oh, you know what? The one time too, we had the aft facing balcony. We saw it as well.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah.
Annette, I don't know if there's one ship that's better than the other for Alaska. All of them are going to be similar. It's more of a mellow cruise experience, and not a whole lot of partying, unless of course you're with us, as we did on our Alaska cruise. But that's kind of the experience.
I know the Norwegian, some of their newer ships have that big observation area in front, which is we haven't been on Norwegian to Alaska, but I can assume that is a really nice area to hang out in and see things and keep warm versus having to be outside to see them. We went to Alaska on Carnival, and I know people say Carnival is not the greatest for Alaska, but we had an awesome time on it, and they did a great job showing us Alaska. We went on the Legend.
Yes.
But I do hear Princess and Holland America are the two ones they rave about Alaska.
Richard Andrews says, if we book through someone else, can we still be in the group cruise? Richard, I don't know a better way to answer that, but no.
Well,
and I mean, I know that sounds rude and horrible. And
you'll be there, and
you're just going to get an honest answer from me.
You'll be able to see us and everything, but you won't receive the group perks. There's perks with the group cruise, like each one's different, but the two group cruises in 2021 each have $100 onboard credit attached with it. Plus, there'll be some other perks as well that go along with it. So to get those perks, you have to be booked into the group.
Yes, and there's other things that we do. We'll create a Facebook group that's specific for the people that book the cruise. Okay, and I mean, listen, it's not a big secret, right? If Sharon is the one you're contacting to book the cruise, there is a benefit for Sharon. And usually we give back in some way as well with group shirts and something else that we give or share or offer to the group, little group packages that we give folks.
Sometimes we do cocktail
souvenir
parties,
things, cocktail parties or whatever.
Shirts,
So
things, gifts, things. So there's a lot of other little things that go along with
it. So just to be fair to the people that do book into the group, if you don't book directly with the group, hey, we'd love for you to come say hi. We'd love to have a drink with you. We'd love to meet you, the whole 9 yards. But technically, the only way to be part of the group is to book into the group. So hopefully that makes sense and we don't sound like a bunch of jerks in saying it. But man, we're going to keep it real here and tell you the honest answer and not sugarcoat it. Hazel, what is going on? Hazel said, what's your nursing specialty? Oh, you do you do a little bit of everything.
Well, yeah, I started in as an OB nurse, and then I moved to like med surg and like post surgery type patients and things like that. So, but I've done a lot of different things. I've been a nurse for like
a long time.
For like almost 20 years, 19 years. So.
Janice Wiener just finished a cruise to Cabo. Portside balcony was the ticket. Thank you, Janice.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you. Doris Rose, it's okay that you came late. We forgive you. Any thoughts on the best way to get from Miami Airport to the Holiday Inn by Bayside? Deb, taxi or an Uber? There's plenty of times where the taxi and the Uber will be almost the same price in Miami if it's a cruise morning, if it's a party evening, or something like that. You could Uber it, you can Lyft it, or just hop in a taxi and go. You're probably talking about a $5 difference at the most.
You'll probably pay about $20, $25 to get down there, something like that.
Yes, for sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Shavana said, supposedly all liquids show up orange on these machines. It's really they don't have time to go through all the luggage. Well, I'm not really sure how that will play out, but good luck if you're trying to do the rum runner and see what happens. Rick, thanks for joining us for the first time. Rick goes on the Encore in December. There are so many bad reviews on Cruise Critic. What do you think? Rick, we don't pay a lot of attention to reviews because I believe for every one bad review, there's 100 good ones that people just don't take the time to share it. And if you see a bad review, try to see who it's from. Is it their first cruise? Are they seasoned cruisers? What cruise line have they been on before? maybe their age group, maybe they're looking for something different from a cruise. We've never been on a cruise we didn't like because we like each other and we like cruising and having fun. So
Yeah.
that's how we roll.
Yeah. And that's kind of, you know, speaking of that, bad reviews, people, I don't know, but I think people tend to focus on the negative of things. Sometimes you do see more negative reviews, negative things than positive.
Yes.
And for some reason, people fail to share the positive a lot of times, but they just like to dwell on the negative.
Lori DeShield says, Rick, Cruise Critic is a bunch of haters. You are so right.
And yeah, we used to, when we first started cruising years ago, we followed Cruise Critic a lot. We were on there a lot. I can't say I've been on there
Yes.
for years, except from
We just got away from it.
But yeah, you do get a lot of negativity.
Alana Zingano, what is going on? Welcome to you and Raphael. Lovely to see you guys. I know that hold on, if I have the date right, I think we are 10 days away. 9 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 9 days away from Alana giving birth to baby Z. So congratulations on your upcoming little new cruiser to the family.
Yeah.
So Tweety, great to see you
I was
here.
wondering
Thank you
if
so
you're
much.
gonna film the birth.
Oh, vlogging the birth?
Wow. Yeah, that would be big.
I have Matthew's birth on from my JVC camera.
Yeah, you do.
If you can believe that or not. You know, I talked about it a little bit that I rock with the JVC and that we've been making videos for a while. And I don't know if people might not believe me. So just to give you guys, just to validate what you hear from us here at Sharon at Sea, check this out. Yeah, that is me. That's me I'm on a tender right there on our Carnival Conquest cruise. This was one cruise after Matthew was born, maybe? Do you remember? The Conquest?
No, this was
one
before.
That was before Matthew was born.
Yeah.
Look at that JVC camcorder. That thing is awesome, and I used to rock that. And then once I upgraded from there, it was a massive upgrade at the time when I jumped into my Sony Handycam camcorder, and I had that thing with me all over the place. And the reason that I needed to have that is because I had to upgrade because I did not want to miss pictures like this. Little Matthew on his first ever cruise, he could not hang. That kid could not hang. He was already passed out at the dinner table. Here he is in his formal outfit. He's eating. He has food on his face. Looks like maybe some remnants of something on his nose. I'm not sure. Crumbs on his cheek. But he's out. He just passes out like that. And I don't know what was the matter with that kid, but he just could not hang. And then sometimes when you have a baby with you, you get moments like this. And you're like, whoops, uh-oh, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
How did that get in there? Sorry.
He is gonna kill
don't
you.
don't let him know that we snuck that one in there, guys.
He is gonna kill you.
Keep that on the down low, please. Keep that on the down low. But back in the beginning when Sharon and I used to cruise and you know, before there was Matthew, you know, we'd have moments like this. I mean, this was pre-gray hair. I'm crushing some wine. Sharon's got her margarita. Look at her, just tan and just chilling out and having a blast. And she, you know, there she was there. Then we graduated up to getting off the ship and enjoying. I think this was 2006. It looks like the date stamp is. We are crushing some margaritas at that's in Nassau.
Yeah.
Senior Frogs in Nassau, as a matter of fact, is where that little deal took place. Right there. Then we advanced 2012. I think this was in Miami. We were getting ready to leave out of Miami on a cruise there.
Destiny.
A little more mature. You know, we're growing up a little bit. We're being grown-ups. You know, and then of course we mentioned earlier about making sure that we have the sunscreen, because if you don't have sunscreen, you get a little crispy. You get a little sunburnt. Here we're advancing a little bit. My grays are kicking. Sharon is burnt to a cinder. Her cheeks, her nose. She looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, and sometimes when you're hanging out with Sharon, you have to keep an eye on her. Because I remember the time that we went to a Half Moon Cay on a Carnival cruise, and I caught Sharon on the beach slamming some Bud Lights.
Oh my God.
She was just crushing the Bud Lights, killing the Bud Lights there.
Oh my God.
I couldn't stop her from drinking. And then, of course, later that night, she tried to hook up with two mannequins on the ship. It was one of the most embarrassing moments in Sharon at Sea history.
Oh
So
my gosh.
definitely keep an eye out on your lady, guys. If she's slamming the beers on the beach, you don't want to end up, getting shuffled off to the side for a couple of naked mannequins.
Oh my god.
That is never a good thing.
I
So,
can't believe you showed up.
so there's a little bit of there's a little stuff that you can. There's a little stroll down. That's all I can put together. Real quick there. We'll try to do some more as we go forward. But that was just a little bit of fun there. I hope you guys got a kick out of those cute little pictures. Jamie was passed out, so she went to Plan B. Blaine, you're probably not too far off the beaten path.
Oh, that's funny. Those mannequins actually were on the Splendor, the Carnival Splendor, and the first 2 times they were on there. The last time we went on the Splendor, they weren't there anymore. They were kind of by the nightclub, right where you come out of the nightclub. But they were gone. They took them away, so I don't know if people were messing with the mannequins or what. They took them down.
Yes, they did. I think it was the naked mannequins. Senior Frogs, there you go.
Number one mom says Matthew is going to kill you. Yes, he is. He is going to kill us.
He will, but what are you going to do? Oh my God, the drunkest Linda Lou ever got was Senior Frogs and Mazatlan. Senior Frogs will do that. Charles Hahn, what is going on, brother? Glad to have you here. All right, guys, while I did that, I was sneaky, and I jumped all the way to the bottom of the chat to get caught up. Hopefully I didn't miss too many of your comments there. Hope you enjoyed our little stuff there. Did he eat pizza on his first cruise? Big question. No, Joe.
No.
He was still eating. Sharon brought the mother load of food, snacks, bottle warmer. The whole 9 yards. It was such a fiasco.
His very first cruise, we brought a lot of stuff because we weren't really sure. It was our first time bringing a baby. We weren't really sure what to bring. So I wasn't sure how readily available the milk would be. So I purposely kept him on formula a couple extra months so he could drink formula on the cruise, so I wouldn't have to worry. So I brought the formula and the water, and we had a little bottle warmer we brought and put in the room because he was kind of spoiled and liked his bottles warm.
Yes.
So we did that on our first cruise.
There you go. Kevin McGee, what is going on? Sharon, we're on the Carnival Horizon February 22, 2020. So that's just a couple months away. Looking to get faster to the fun. Kevin, it may have already come and gone. You may have missed the opportunity to get that.
Next month.
Yeah, chances are if it's that close, you're already past final payment.
Yeah, usually
so
the best
you might be
time
luck.
Usually
right
the best time is right after
sorry,
final payment, because if anyone cancels, then those will come back into the allotment. But
yes.
I would still check every day. Like if that was me, I would still check like every day, just in hopes that one might come available.
Because you're a wild woman. Leanne, you're so right. Now Matthew does hang out later than we do. The roles are reversed.
I know.
I'm excited for the first time. I think when he turns 18, I can have a beer with them on the cruise. I'm going to have to check the legality of that, though. Do you know anything? Can you help me with that?
Some cruise lines you can drink at 18.
Yes. Well, there you go.
But not all of them.
Well, we shall see. Tina Straycheck, we did our first Facebook cruise group for the Carnival Panorama inaugural. Going to be hard to beat that. However, I'm looking to join one for the May 2nd, 2020. How do I find one? Tina, I think you really just get on Facebook and search under the dates. Try to reverse them. May 2nd, 2021, 2nd of May, 2021, Panorama, May 2nd. Do a couple different things like that, and check that out. And remember, the greatest tip that I can give you for cruising, and maybe not in Tina's case because she's already done the Panorama, but if you're going on a cruise, especially your first cruise, join a Facebook group so you can interact and ask questions and maybe make a few friends that you can team up with while you go on the cruise. But also join the Facebook cruise for that same cruise that happens about 3 or 4 weeks earlier. So you can follow along with them getting ready for the cruise. You can follow along while people are on the cruise. Then you can hear what they had to say after the cruise, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything like that.
Sometimes they'll post
and really
things
get the scoop
while they're on the cruise in their groups, and then right after, so you'll get kind of some little mini reviews and some information.
You might get other new people that go on the cruise and find something they didn't know about, and they share it in the Facebook group, and then you get like an inside scoop on that. So that is one of the best tips that I can give you. So yeah, but no pizza for Matthew on that cruise. Probably not.
He didn't.
No, Plum Travelers. He doesn't know we're sharing those pictures, and he might have seen me messing around earlier.
I don't think he saw that one though. he didn't start eating pizza till he was a little older. Like,
Yes.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 5, 6, 7. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. W.M. Frau said, "Wife and I were on the Panorama the same time as you. We'll be back on the Panorama September 2021.
Oh.
What's going on? Did you see us? You didn't say hi? Did you say hi? What's up? Why didn't you say hi? We could have had a beer together or something like that." One positive thing about my Sony cam was a 15 times optical zoom. Yes, I swear. And maybe that's something I can do here this summer, is take all the old videos I have, and I think you can take them to Costco and drop them off, and they'll put them all on DVD. I mean, the quality might be rough, but there's got to be some vlogging gold on those things, because it was very unfiltered, because it was just for us. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I mean, ever since our first cruise, we didn't, like, I wouldn't say vlog, but we videotaped or whatever. Like a lot throughout the whole cruise. We just didn't talk on it the same way for the vlog. Like it was kind of more for the family.
Yes.
But yeah, we have.
So there was
a lot of footage,
foul language in play and inappropriate comments and stuff like that. Not that it's out of play now. No. Raphael Zingano said, "You found the fountain of youth." What a charmer you are, Raphael Zingano. Wow. What a charmer you are.
Thanks, Raphael.
Any comments about me, Raphael? About how I've held my looks together and looked more mature? Distinguished, mature. Do you like the new cruise room? Said Robert. Well, Robert, I don't know. I mean, if you're talking about on a new cruise ship, or you're talking about the Panorama, because the Panorama, a little disappointing. The rooms were really nothing different than we've seen on any other Carnival ship. It was kind of almost disappointing. We're looking forward to the Mardi Gras to see what the big changes are going to be on that new ship.
Well, yeah, they were just like the Horizon on the Panorama.
John said, "This is great. Thank you, John." And John, next week I'll be focusing on pictures that I can put together of you and your family. And so I'm in talks with Kelly right now to get those together. So Tweety said, "That is an awesome beach pic." That is, and you look hot in your bikini there too, rocking that bikini. My bikini girl.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Let's get caught up a little bit. Love the trip down memory lane. Let's see. Hello. Timothy said, "Hello, everyone. I laid down for a 20-minute nap and woke up 3 hours later." Who hasn't done that? Timothy Walters, what's up, my brother? What is up? Glad to see you there. Greg S. said, "Spikers, if you can see over the bar in Mexico, that means you're legal." Good point.
Yeah, it's a lot of the ports, they'll serve any age.
Kylie heard what's going on the Panorama at the end of July. That sounds fantastic. That'll be super cool for you. Oops, hold on a second. I'm trying to get there.
I was reading something again, and I half got through it.
I know. Let me back up. Sheila Brooks had a question. Can I sit with my party that's not in my cabin in the main dining room?
Yeah, sure. You just link your cabins together for dinner.
Chris Barnett said, "I've gotten faster to fun as late as a week out. So you always got to keep an eye out. Maybe something happens. All you need is a few people to bail out or change their plans, or they decide to open a few because they're trying to make some extra money. You never know."
And the amount depends on how many Diamond and Platinum members are on board. So maybe someone backed out, or something, more became available.
There you go. What's up, S&K on vacay mode cruise tips? Is that a name change for you guys? Am I seeing there? Or just another channel that sounds like another channel I know? Set me straight, please. Letitia Butler on the Horizon in May. Any good suggestions for Cayman Island? Letitia, we're torn on Cayman Islands. We have friends that live and die by the Caymans. They swear by the Caymans. They love it. It is the greatest place ever.
I like it a lot, but it's not my favorite place.
Yeah, but we've not been blown away by it.
It's not. Yeah, but it's a great place. I mean, the water's usually really nice. It's a great place. It's just not our favorite place, I guess.
But if you're looking for someplace to go, just go down to the beach. You got the 7 Mile Beach there. You can go to Sea Grape, take a local bus. It's a lot of fun and a cool experience. And head down and hop off somewhere and just hang at the beach bars, places like that, and you'll have a great time.
Let's see. Robbie O'Malley said on Norwegian, 18-year-olds can get caps and corks. So there you go.
There you have it. Hold on. What are caps and corks?
I know a lot of. Leanne said the 18 beer and wine. Yeah, a lot of them they can do like the beer and wine packages, and.
Oh, caps and okay. Yeah. Cap, cork. Woo. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Robbie, I'm hard to keep up with. It's hard for me to keep up sometimes.
Griswold said, how old was Matthew? Well, I was reading it.
How old was Matthew on his first
Oh,
cruise?
okay.
You say that to me like...
I'm reading it, and all of a sudden your
you don't
hand
even
goes
know.
on the mouse.
You can exhale. Guys, somebody back me up here. You can exhale. You could pass gas, and the chat will move. I mean, it is like a trigger finger type of a situation.
Your hand was on it.
I know, but I mean, all you have to do is touch this thing, and boom,
Okay,
the whole chat
don't
bounces
touch it.
by
Don't
like
touch
minutes at a time.
Matthew was 13 months on his first cruise.
Yes. What else do we have going on? God, we've been here an hour, and it feels like we've been here 10 minutes. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging in there. We still have 265 people here.
Wow.
We appreciate you guys being with us. If you haven't said hi yet, please jump in the chat and say hi. Let us know that you're out there. We'd love to hear from the folks. It's like, if it's like a dance, a school dance, and you're on one side and someone on the other, and you don't want to meet in the middle, please meet us in the middle. Come out and say hi. And also do me a favor, guys. I know there's a couple cruisers out there, I'm sorry, cruisers. I know there's a couple cruisers out there. I know there's a couple creators out there. I know there's a lot of you. There's newer creators. There's some who have been around a while. But please feel free right now, if you are a creator, if you create travel content, a blog, a vlog, whatever the case is, go ahead and slap it in the chat now. Feel free to do that. Give yourself a little promotion. Let the 260 plus people here know that you're doing something as well. We often tell people that, you know, they say, well, how do you get started? And gee, I only have 100 subscribers, or I'm just starting out. And yeah, it'll take a while. And it took us a while to get to a good point, but it'll happen. You just have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it and commit to it. And good things will come your way. So feel free to throw that out there right now. We'll try to get caught up a little bit.
Hi, Vicky. Vicky McCollum says, hi. I got here late.
That's okay, Vicky. You are excused. We'll give you a pass. Tina C said, yeah, I did that for the escape, and they scheduled a meetup. You'll definitely meet some new folks there. We used to do we used to do Facebook groups and have meetups and stuff like that. Before we started doing a lot of our own thing and vlogging, there was a period of time where we were big on that. We made a lot of friends and met some cool people that way.
Most of especially the longer cruises, like 7-day plus cruises, they'll have a Facebook group. And, well, on Carnival, I noticed some of the other cruise lines, they're not as big on, like there's not as many. A lot of times you can't find them, but with Carnival you can usually find one for the longer cruises. But they'll usually plan a meetup and other little activities and things, so it's a lot of fun to meet.
You are so right.
Meet people.
Yes, Raphael said, I can't wait to cruise. They got the travel bug. Raphael, don't you have to, how long do you have to wait until your next cruise, or when's that first cruise when you're taking that newborn baby, dude? Let us know what you got cooking there.
I bet they're going to have that baby on a cruise at 6 months, as soon as it can.
Oh, I guarantee you, like on the day of. I bet you it'll be like 5 months and 25 days, and Alana will be arguing with somebody at the counter saying, this is my baby. Baby Z's going on a cruise now. We don't have to wait till 6 months. We can do it 5 days early. But don't you know who I am? Big Dog, how do I find a Facebook group for Symphony of the Seas? Yeah, Big Dog, I said earlier, just search the group name and search the date forward, backward, in different ways, and eventually you'll probably find a group. And if your group isn't starting for a while, or you're not cruising for a while, start your own group.
Yeah, if you don't see one, then you
but
can
be
start
prepared to host something.
Yeah.
Spiker's Crazy Cruises pointing out ships are not that expensive. Add up a hotel room, the food, etc. You're right, guys. That is the main reason why we continue to cruise versus other vacations.
And there's, you know,
they're just so affordable.
A lot of different prices with cruises. Some cruise lines are more expensive than other cruise lines. You know, you can go on if you want to be a little less expensive. You can go on a little bit of an older ship, cruise during not the high times. You know, don't cruise during summer, spring break, and things like that. So there's ways to do it a little cheaper too, if you really want to cruise. So
SNK, I do not have a dog in that fight. 49ers, Kansas City. This doesn't sound right. I am so indifferent. I couldn't care less. I don't care for either team. I can make an argument for why I should root for one or the other. But really, at the end of the day, I just want a really good game. And I'll tell you what, we'll be coming back from our ENCORE cruise on Super Bowl Sunday. So we'll be flying in and landing probably just a little before the game starts. And so I'll probably catch it that way. But I just want to see a good football game that goes to the end and some great players making some great plays. And that'll be cool.
We were talking about that yesterday. I think Matthew and I are going to root for the 49ers.
Okay.
Jamie's on the fence.
I'm on the fence. I am on the fence. Robbie O'Malley said, on occasion I'll coordinate Cruise Critic meet and greets. I used to do it all the time in the past, but now only once in a while. They can be fun. Robbie, you're right.
Yeah.
I guess the Facebook seemed to take over for Cruise Critic, just because on Cruise Critic we'd get into a group of people cruising together, and you'd make a comment, but it was online, so you kind of had to make a comment and wait like a day to see if anyone replied to your comment.
Yeah.
But on Facebook, you make a comment and boom, like 3 minutes later, there's 6 replies, and it's just so quick.
I
and
remember
such a
Cruise Critic.
response.
Yeah, you would make comments and then get back on the next day or day after and see the comments after. And
Alana said, "Don't rat me out." See, Alana, I know. Believe me, I know. Robbie O'Malley, creator, yes sir, yes sir, yes. If you guys are looking for information on NCL, I'm not sure there's a dude more in tune with Norwegian Cruise Lines than Robbie O'Malley. So check that dude out. Dan Jackson said, "Got no subs and looking to be more involved in the cruise set." We get out there, man. You got to make a couple videos. You got to give people a reason to stop by your channel more than once or twice. So there you have it. There you have it. What is up, Wifey Poo? I miss you guys on Sunday. Oh, for like the Sunday vlogs. That was kind of fun. The Vlog-A-Days. That was a good time.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back next December with those.
Captain Sable MDR. Sharon, did you cruise pregnant, and would you recommend it or wait?
No, I did not cruise pregnant. There's nothing against it, but I know you can only cruise up to 24 weeks.
Did your daughter do that?
No.
No?
I did not. Oh, our daughter did, though. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the other one.
Yes.
Yeah, we did have a daughter that we took on a cruise with us, and she was, I want to say she was about 4 months pregnant, so maybe like 16 weeks or so.
Yes.
And she did fine. There was no issues. Just make sure it's a healthy pregnancy if you're going to get on the ship and cruise. But I personally didn't cruise when we were pregnant. I kind of took a little bit of time off when I was pregnant. I had a little bit of a difficult pregnancy at times, so I was kind of on some sort of bed rest at the end and stuff, so I couldn't do a lot.
Oh, listen. Let's call it like we see it. You were no spring chicken when you had that kid, so
yeah.
You had to take it easy. Annie Stanier, what is going on? Going on second cruise in February. Excited with the YouTubers EECC for the Mardi Gras. That will be fantastic, Annie. Those guys are a ton of fun over there, an amazing family, and you will have a great time. Benito, man, my best recommendation, Benito, is head to one of the beach clubs for beach time, pool time, and eating and drinking well. Our favorite, I think, is Paradise Beach Club. We did Mr. Sancho's not too long ago on our group cruise. That was a blast, but if we had our choice and it's just us, is it safe to say Paradise Beach Club? Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite overall.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
Food's good.
Good evening, DJ Cruiser. Rick Schroeder, no olives tonight, guys. You're right. Thank you for keeping an eye on me. I am strictly going beer. I mentioned earlier I'm detoxing. I'm getting all the martinis out of my system because, number one, I will be finding the perfect martini on the ENCORE, but there's going to be something different, guys. One thing that I did not get to enjoy when we were on the ENCORE for 2 days back in November? Yeah, November. They have a whiskey bar there. And it looks amazing, and I am dying to make myself a resident of that when we go on our 7-day cruise here next week. And so I want to I want to sit down and do some serious whiskey drinking, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm cleansing myself with beer, cleansing my palate, and getting ready for that. So there you have it. There you have it. And then once we get done with that, we are going on a full-fledged Sharon at Sea, drop a few pounds for the summertime, weight loss extravaganza. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Great. And we will be vlogging none of it. We're not going to vlog any of it. We're just going to try to drop a few pounds.
Yeah.
But we're serious. Noah Gronlund, what is going on, Noah? Hello, hello, hello. What else do we have going on? Did I miss
DJ
anything?
Cruiser said, good evening, SAS Travel Crew.
Are you handling my mouse? Are you
DJ.
touching my mouse?
I am.
Hands
So
off my mouse.
Tweety's,
What's wrong with you?
she's about to start her Allure of the Seas vlog.
Oh, God, that's great. So Tweety is, I'm not sure. There's not a lot of them out there, but I love So Tweety. She is a lovely young woman, and she does solo cruises pretty much every time. I don't know if she really goes out with her boyfriend or if she cruises with anybody else. We're dying to get her on a Sharon at Sea cruise. I don't know why she's not booked already. It's a little insulting, to be honest with you, but we're dying to get her on a group cruise. So, Hillary, let's make it happen. You would be great. I'm thinking the Mardi Gras, or you need to get involved soon before the solo cabins sell out on the breakaway in 2021. So let's make that happen, please. All right, guys, the creators are out there. Give them some love. Make a note. Take a paper and pencil. Write down their info. You guys know that on the right side of their name, there's 3 dots. They go up and down. I believe they call it vertically. 3 vertical dots. And if you click on those dots, it will take you to their channel, so you can check them out as well. And go over there, see your friends, subscribe. Also, make sure you check out our beloved nurse Nancy. She is on the back end of Oasis of the Seas cruise, spending time with one of her daughters, Naomi, and make sure you go check out her channel as well. Give her a little subscribe.
She'll have some fun Oasis ship.
That's correct.
Big vlogs.
And of course, our group cruise partners, La Ludo Loca. I mean, not that they need any help. I'm pretty sure they have like 500,000 subscribers. And definitely go check out the Claykowskis. The Claykowskis on YouTube. Spell it like it sounds. Check those guys out. John makes amazing vlogs of his cruises with his lovely family. York is his partner in crime on their weekly live show, and those 2 guys are awesome.
Yeah.
So check them out amongst all the other creators that are out there.
I think I saw Beth's name. Beth's here.
Beth Ollinger?
Hey,
Beth, are you out there? Oh, Beth is there. What a great time. We met Beth and Doug on the group cruise, and it was amazing. And they live in our town, and they just moved even closer recently, so we met them at the Mexican place. We were just going to meet for a quick appetizer and a drink. Next thing you know, literally 0 people left in the place.
We saw them. They were actually mopping and sweeping the floor, and we look around, and there's nobody else in there. And we're like, oh, are they closed?
Yes, we shut that down. We shut the place down. Not like they're open that late, but we hung out, and next thing you know, boom, we're the last ones there and had a great time with those guys. Thank you for getting together with us, guys. It was great to see you.
It was so much fun.
Let's see. What else do we have going on? Let's jump. Oh gosh, we're 10 minutes behind again. How do we do that? How do we do that?
Oh, we already answered that. Let's see.
Oh, okay, we're back into the creative part. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit, catch back up again.
I saw something, but I don't know.
Passports for the 6 months old are so funny. How will they know that's the same kid in 5 years? DJ, you're right. We had that same thing happen with Matthew. And right now, you know how the passports have changed so they can do facial recognition so easily? Well, every time we try to go through, we still have to go through and physically have our passports checked, because Matthew can't get through facial recognition because his passport's so old and he's grown so much.
Yeah, he's really like changed over the last 2 years. His passport isn't due for a little over about 2 more years, I think.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna go ahead, and we have a little bit of a break where we can get it renewed. That's the thing, you have to have enough time to get it renewed in between travel. So I think we're gonna, like, as soon as we get back from our March cruise, we're gonna immediately get it renewed, so that we'll have it back in plenty of time for summer.
I think that Leanne Francescone and Robbie O'Malley just realized that they may be cruising together in June. I need to go through this chat a little more to see. They're both going to be on the NCL Pearl.
Both of them? Oh, wow.
Let me see. TD said, last time I'm in Cabo, the independent glass bottom boat guy seemed a little sketchy. You know, I'll tell you what, sometimes they all seem sketchy.
There is a lot of little boats
because there's so much competition, and they're just desperate to make a buck. And I don't know if I have any great tip for you, except if you find somebody that seems halfway decent, let them know that, hey man, take care of me, don't pressure me for any crap, and I'll give you a good tip, and we'll have a good day. Yeah. That's really all you can do. Beth, we are not packed. No, we are not.
Not yet. I'm gonna pack Thursday. Thursday's the packing day.
Yes.
Oh, and we're gonna, we have not, the last couple of cruises, we haven't really done a packing video because I feel like they're all very similar. But we are gonna do one this time for a couple reasons, because it's a different ship, Norwegian, so we're gonna pack maybe a little differently. We don't have to take, like the clothes for formal or elegant night, because there is no formal or elegant night. So that'll be less things we have to take. Plus, every port day, is a lot of beach and water activities this time. So we're just going to be bringing kind of more casual, a lot of different things. So I'm hoping to downsize our packing, and so we'll see how it goes.
There you go. And I'm sorry to see that Robbie and Leanne will not be on the ship at the same time.
Aww.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Timothy Walters looking at a transatlantic cruise out of Tampa, Bermuda, Portugal, 3 ports in Spain, 15 days on the Carnival Legend next June. Oh, yeah. Timothy Walters, that sounds like a good gig. Don't start talking about summertime cruises to foreign lands, because Sharon gets all worked up about that.
Is that 2021 or 2020? 2021.
Yes.
He's talking about, yeah.
Let's see. Karen says, Sharon or any ladies out there, any tips for packing a formal dress? I'm taking mother of the groom dress. Will the stewards steam it for me? Thank you.
You can. They will press it for you, steam it for you. You can have it shipped to their, I guess, laundry services and request that. They will. There will be a charge for it, but they will do it. I don't know. I'd be kind of. I don't know if I'd be a little scared to trust something with them, but they will do it for a fee. Right. And what was the other thing? Oh, packing it. Get a like a garment, a cover bag for it. Depending on what type of fabric, if it's something that you can kind of fold up and roll like this and it won't wrinkle a lot. Like, I have no idea. I don't know what kind of fabric it is. And then make sure it has plastic in between as you do that. I always roll my dresses with plastic in between them as I roll them up, and most of them are kind of that knit anyways, but if you put plastic in between them, then when you take them out, there's usually no wrinkles, or if not, they kind of just come right out.
Kristen Kennedy, how do you plan for an 8-day cruise a year and a half before it? Well, if you're asking like a genuine question, then I would say very slowly, and you'll get there before you know it. Or if you're saying like, why do you plan an 8-day cruise so far out? Then what you're doing is you're booking it at what should be the lowest rate available, and by booking ahead of time, it makes it much more manageable and affordable. You can slowly pay on it as you go, and by the time you get on the cruise, you've paid for the cruise. Maybe you paid for your drink package already if you like booze, or your soda package, or your food and specialty restaurant packages. You can prepay your gratuity, so when you step on that ship in a year and a half, you are paid in full, and all you need is your port money, excursion money, and a little bit of shopping and money, and you're done deal. Yeah. And that's another thing we love about cruising. Instead of having to save up and then pay up front when you go to Disneyland or for your hotel or whatever the case is, cruising, you can pay as you go and get on that ship and be paid in full. And we love that. Yes, Raphael, we do need more holy water, much more holy water. And
you have a better chance at getting the cabin you want as well. They won't be sold out.
Excellent point. And holy water is code name for tequila, just so you guys know. John says he wants to do some serious whiskey drinking too. That's a great idea. I have a feeling that we're also going to do some serious whiskey drinking on the La Lido Loca Sharon at Sea group cruise at the Cigars by the Stars. I think that is going to be a very powerful evening. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't think
that's all I'm going to say.
I won't be there, but I'm sure it will be very powerful.
You can sit on the other side and just say hi.
Okay. That's okay.
Or you can talk to me on the Hub app, maybe.
I will find some people to do something.
George Lake, I don't think there's complimentary fruit drinks. But if you go to the bar, you can certainly order something like a virgin daiquiri, a virgin margarita, or some kind of a slushie, and you can do that at a reduced price, and they'll just charge you a couple bucks for it. Yeah. So that's definitely something, an option for you.
Yeah, if you want something like from the bar, they do have complimentary like juices and things like that in the buffet.
Yes. And I know that Matthew, when he used to have the soda package, you could go up there and get like a Shirley Temple or a Rob Roy, something like that. The non-alcoholic drink. You looked at me like I'm speaking Chinese.
I don't.
Shirley Temple.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. He never got one.
No, he did. I remember him getting one. I remember him ordering one. Yep.
Really?
He's very young. That's when he used to try things. Now he would never try that.
I was like, I didn't know he drank those.
What you talking about, Jamie? You think I'm just making stuff up over here, don't you, Sharon? You think I'm making it up. Let's see. Yes, D-Day Cruiser says if you want to cruise while pregnant, check with the cruise line. There's paperwork from your physician you can get if it's obvious.
Yeah, you do have to fill out a form from your doctor.
Yes, Christian Kennedy, I think
if they know you're pregnant.
A honeymoon for a cruise is fantastic. Our first cruise was kind of a honeymoon, although a little bit late in the game.
Yeah, it was a couple.
But it's great.
Couple months after we got married.
You have all the alone time you want. You get waited on hand and foot. You can eat. You can drink. You can go out late. You can get up late. Do whatever you want. And people leave you alone. So it's a cool deal. It's a cool deal. Beth, we hope to do it again very soon. Let's not wait a year.
I know.
Okay, let's not do that. We want to see you guys again soon.
That's why I said we need to have a monthly date.
There you go. There you go. Yes, okay, no sweat. Jamie, you're going to talk about new group cruise. Hold on, Jamie, were you going to talk about new group cruise competitions? James, I don't think there's any new competition on the table right now. We still have the air hockey that we're working out the details on. That's a hot ticket. I think that Jenny and Sharon are going to do the ping pong tournament against each other. I'm not quite sure about that.
I don't think so.
You're not going to do that?
I don't know. That's the first I heard of that.
You were the one that challenged her on Symphony of the Seas. Don't you remember that? You challenged her on Symphony of the Seas.
I did?
Well, maybe I challenged her on your...
I think you challenged.
On behalf of you, I challenged her for you.
Yeah,
but still,
that's the
it's
case.
close to the same thing. Close to the same thing.
Well,
I don't know what else,
we'll
James.
leave it to the air hockey.
James, there's going to be so much stuff going on that group cruise, and I don't want to tease people and start planning things that people might think is real. Like the pole dancing class, that's probably still going to go on. The rebuilding a lawnmower engine course, we'll probably do that too. But we'll see what other courses get thrown into the mix as well. Hello, Joe Sucato. What is going on? Do I actually need a passport if I don't get off the ship? George Lake. George, technically you don't if you don't get off the ship. But I will tell you that with all the changes in ID coming soon, within the next year, you're going to have a special license in most areas to fly that's not a standard driver's license anymore.
Well, and it depends on where he's going.
Yes.
Now, when you say passport, if it's somewhere where you're going to be flying that you need a passport, you're going to need it to fly to that place too. But if you're just talking about like a Caribbean cruise or something like that, you don't technically need one.
Yes.
But you do still need to have a original birth certificate and photo ID, like driver's license.
Good night, Shayla. We appreciate you being here. Let's see. I jumped ahead a little bit to kind of catch up. Blaine said maybe they'll press my Speedo for the LLSAS group cruise. I want to make it look as good as possible. Thank you very much, Blaine.
Can we film it when you ask them?
Yes, we want to get that on camera. The Klaykowskis, there will be a seafood shack on the breeze. There will be a seafood shack on the breeze, so we will definitely crush that bad boy. Timothy said 2021, Sharon at sea. Yeah, maybe we should get on that ship with Timothy Walters. Maybe we should definitely do that.
When is that again? You said summer. Did he say summer?
Summer 2021. We'll talk to him more. We'll get some more info.
Yeah.
We will definitely get some more. I'm sorry, Robbie said sorry to tease you. Hi everyone, don't forget to give these guys a thumbs up, said Hattie Castle. Thank you, Hattie, I appreciate it. Hey, listen, I'm not going to lie. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you're having a good time hanging out with us, we would love for you to hit the thumbs up button. It's the little button underneath the video. There's one that looks like this and one that looks like this. We prefer if you hit the one that looks like this. And if you're on the phone, close out the chat, hit the thumbs up, open up the chat again, and you'll be right back where you started.
Beth said no, or it was a question, I think, no formal night on Norwegian. No, Beth, they do freestyle dining, so it's all like, sort of like your time or anytime dining every night for everyone. So there's no set dining times, no formal night, although I think they say you can, if I'm not wrong, Robbie O'Malley, he would know, but you can dress up if you want any night, but there's technically no formal night.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not rolling in there with my shorts and my tank top by any means, but definitely don't have to go, I don't have to wear a tie, clothes. And I can wear decent shoes, but I don't have to wear those like super tight, uncomfortable, hurt my feet type of deal. So that makes me a happy man. That makes me a happy camper. For shizzle. Debbie Prokop leaving on Carnival Dream in 5 days. Cousins Cruise cannot wait. We're thinking about doing. We haven't done anything about packing in a while, and you might have said this already tonight. But because we're packing for a cruise that does not involve a formal night, it's gonna be a little different setup. And and we are flying, so we have to take that into account. So we might go ahead and record our packing adventures this time.
And there's a few,
just to get up to speed on that.
A couple different things that, well, you can wait for the video, but things that it might be a little different because it's Norwegian. Just some things that we may not need to take, or we might take, and that we don't normally take, kind of those type of things. So,
Don Lee, we don't. Well, I don't, and I don't think Sharon does use the Shipmate app.
I do.
You do?
Well,
I mean, not regularly.
Sometimes.
Not that much.
Not all the time.
Yes, there's enough stuff out there for us, and communicating on Facebook with the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. Which, by the way, guys, if you haven't joined yet, please get on Facebook tonight after the show. Search Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, and then hit the button to join our group. Lots of great people there. Ask questions, share your pictures, look at other people's pictures, be part of the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, as we call it, and we'd love to have you join us over there. So make sure you do that. And if you're new here tonight and you haven't done it yet, we'd love for you to hit the subscribe button so that you're always in the loop on whenever new content comes out. It's been a little bit of a slow beginning of the year, hasn't it? There's been so much going on, and the channel's seen some great growth and a lot of great activity, but we haven't put out a whole lot of stuff. So we're going to have...
still recovered. Well, we had things
definitely
in
recovering
end
from
of
the
the year,
holidays.
things that we... that kind of just, I don't know, just kept us busy, that ran into the holidays, and I don't know, I don't know, we've just been really busy, so, but things are going to pick up, and we have a lot of things coming this year.
DJ Cruiser said you might want to consider bringing your plastic card holder for the travel lanyard for the NCL cruise.
I got that covered.
Excellent call.
We already have our, got that planned.
Excellent call.
Oh, and also, Donnelly, we actually, he said, to match up for cruise. Yeah, all of our cruises are listed on Shipmate. I've put
on Shipmate?
On the Shipmate app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have all of our cruises entered in there under the Sharon at Sea. I'm trying to think if I'm under Sharon. I might be under my name or Sharon at Sea. I can't remember now.
Good Lord.
Let me look.
You better check this out before you wreck yourself.
But,
all right, Don, she's going to have a final answer for you.
But all of our cruises are in there, and I do get on there, but I don't get on there a lot, and I don't book excursions through there or anything, but I do get on there and check things out.
Kayla Lemrick said she'll be happy to drink a drink with you while the guys have their whiskey and cigars. Very, very nice. Doug Spiker, Jamie, I'll be on the 2020 October. Sounds like a great time, but I only drink water. Doug Spiker, you are a freaking liar right there, dude. I know way better than that. I know way better than that. I've seen the videos of you hanging out with Jason and Krista, so I know better. Both of you, to be honest with you and Cindy. I know what you kids are up to.
Oh yeah, there's our
show it, girl. Hold on, let's see if you can see it.
Yeah, it's Sharon at Sea on Shipmate.
Whoa, how did that get so dark? Oh, because your screen is right there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that again.
So.
That was crazy.
I have 10 friend requests on Shipmate. I don't get on that often, so.
When are they from? Weeks and weeks and weeks ago?
Right now.
Weeks and weeks and weeks ago? Hey, so somebody asked earlier, I didn't make a time machine this week. I did make a time machine. I pulled a couple of clips, just a couple cute pictures to show you. I might consider doing that in the future, and I didn't want to put them in like a video form because that's a little lame, and so I didn't do that. But there was something I don't know if you guys saw it, and I loved it. When I saw that this is part of the vlog, because I had forgotten all about it, and that's the cool thing about recording all your stuff, is that you see things in your videos that you totally forgot about that make you remember something great, remember a moment, make you crack up. And I came across this clip, and I was really unsure about putting it in the vlog. I had to contact a good friend of mine to get his opinion on it, to see if it was vlog worthy. I thought it was hysterical.
Oh my God! Now
I thought it was hysterical. So I cut this little thing together. So you'll see where the cut is. The sound changes, but anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny. So if you guys want to check it out, here it is, guys.
Oh my gosh!
It's called the edit of the week. Check it out.
Oh my gosh! Good morning, everyone. We are in Ensenada today.
Yes, we are.
And it actually is a beautiful day. We were kind of worried because last night it was so foggy on the ship that they kept sounding the foghorns like constantly. It was like really wet and just moist, and it almost seemed like it was raining.
Did you just say moist?
wet and just moist, and it almost seemed like it was
wet and just moist, and it almost seemed like it was wet and just moist, and it almost
seemed like it was raining.
Did you just say moist?
Yeah, it was almost like it was raining.
Don't say that. A lot of people don't like that word. So anyway, I don't know. I just got a kick out of that. And I just thought it was funny, and I don't know. I'm sitting there going, I'm picturing like the person that just happens to watch that vlog to get some information on the panorama for the first time ever. Like that's the first Sharon at Sea travel vlog they've ever seen, and they tune into that, and they're just like, what the hell? What did I just stumble onto? It was a little bit weird, but it really was. And you're right. And me doing like me, I'm like this. I mean, that was like shocking when she said that. It totally caught me off guard. Yes, I was like, oh my gosh.
Nurse Nancy's here. Hi,
Nurse Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh my God, Nurse Nancy, what is going on? When did she get? She jumps in and just says, "Moist, we're staying in a treehouse tonight and kissing me off to start a campfire."
Wow.
What, Nancy?
That sounds
Have you been drinking? Nancy, stop drinking. You're not staying in a treehouse and kissing me, okay? What the hell's going on over there? What is going on? Is Naomi got crazy? I mean, Hannah would shut that down, but Naomi, I think she's a wild child. If you guys are doing stuff like that, that sounds dangerous. Don't be doing that, okay? We need you back here soon at Sharon at Sea headquarters.
Oh my gosh!
We need you to hold down the fort for us. Unbelievable, lovely to see you here, Nancy. I knew you'd pop in at some point because you're so crazy like that. We were talking earlier about how much we love you and the great job you and Leanne do. So. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in. Nancy is an adventurer. She gets home on Thursday. That is fantastic. We are so glad. We want to see your videos, and I know Nancy joked about trying to have the videos out by next year, but I'm not kidding, Nancy. We need these vlogs out within 30 days. They need to begin. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Hello, Pia Broderick. What's going on? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes. Holly Johnson, I'm not sure, but any time I've ever used that word, and usually around a female, they're like, yeah, they just don't like it. I don't know what it is. It's a double entendre. There's an innuendo about it. I'm just not sure, but it's a little bit weird. Jen Bex 139, what is up? Your vlogs inspired us to book a cruise on the Panorama next April. Can't wait. Well, that's cool.
Nice.
Thank you so much for saying that. That is very nice of you. What else do we have going on here? Do we miss anything
I love
else?
it. The Panorama's a great ship.
Matthew Preston, what's up? Probably a new dude. Just started watching the videos. Thanks very much for that. Guys, do us a favor. I need to ask a question of you guys. You know, as someone, we create content, and people join our Facebook group, and then, you know, they subscribe to the YouTube channel and stuff like that. But sometimes you just really don't know how folks heard about us, and I tried to put a little poll up on the YouTube channel and the community link, and we had a bunch of people responded there. But I'm curious if you're new to the channel, and this is maybe like your first 1 or 2 times watching the live. Can you tell us, how did you hear about us? Was it through a Facebook group seeing a video? Was it through a YouTube search? Was it through one of our friends in the creator community out there? Just give us a quick scoop. We're just kind of trying to see, you know, where do folks hear about us from? Where do we want to put our efforts for trying to bring more people into our world? Where do we want to share more content and that kind of thing? So if you have a second, you can throw that out there. That would be awesome. Let's see. Matthew said, found you on YouTube. Joe said, like, why wasn't the ship moving before the whole Moist fiasco? We thought that was hysterical. Yeah, Joe, that was weird. I swear to God, when I went out on the balcony and the ship wasn't moving that morning, I was like, what's going on? Like, literally, I'm not kidding. I swear that I could see the headlines in my head about cruise ship loses power, brand new ship has issue. Carnival has not had a great run lately, and I thought this would just be, you know, par for the course, so to speak. YouTube, Lance said YouTube, searching packing videos long ago. Man, you've been around forever. I just found you because YouTube recommended you. That's cool. Thank you, man. YouTube search for cruise info. That's good. Todd Warner, what's up? Said, hey, folks, we're going on our first cruise March 1st. Your blogs helped us out a lot. We're new to the channel. Found you on a YouTube search. Thank you, Todd. We appreciate that. Eric Hubner said, I'll just be drinking water on the 2020 group cruise. Please, dude. You're already buzzed right now for that cruise, Eric. Who are you kidding? Randomly found you on YouTube. We'll have to get on a group cruise. That would be awesome, Nicholas. Thank you so much. Blaine 2007 said, other YouTube channels. How dare you, Blaine? Let's see. I did a YouTube search for pole dancing classes, James said. Perfect. Wow. Kevin Brubaker found Clayco first and saw you guys during a show and looked at your stuff. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. John Detmer, YouTube search. I was getting ready for a cruise. Linda Lou responded to maybe a question up there about singles paying doubles from Jeffrey. Let me see if I can jump up and find the question.
Oh, it's right there.
Where did I go past it? Question for you guys. My cousin and her boyfriend are going on a Royal Caribbean cruise and want me to join, but I have no one to bring. Do you think they can give me a room discount? Yeah, Jeffrey. You might be, how do they say, SOL on that.
There are, I don't know what ship, but there's a few a few Royal Caribbean ships that have solo cabins.
Yes.
Very few solo cabins and very few ships. I think there's only like 4 ships or something. Not very many.
There you go. Spikers found us through the degenerates. Why don't you saying that sometimes? Maybe I need another beer. Clear. I need to keep on cleansing my palate.
Oh my gosh.
Janet said, happy birthday to you on Friday. Yes, how have we, Janet, thank you so much. How have we not even discussed my birthday yet today? I am over halfway through my birthday month, and my birthday is coming up right around the corner. Guys and gals, there's not much time left.
Yeah, Janet's birthday is the day before yours.
If you need our P.O. box to send something for my birthday, it is listed in the section below in the description of the video, just so you know. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just saying, you know, it just make me feel good. I'm not asking for anything. That we don't ask for anything. We don't ask for anything. Thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. Matthew Preston going on Mariner of the Seas for the first time February 3rd. Have you guys been on it?
No, we have not been on Mariner.
No, we've only been on one royal ship, and our next royal ship is, what is it?
Yeah, we were on the Symphony of the Seas, and we're booked on the Radiance of the Seas next.
There you go. Anoop, what's going on, buddy? Anoop, we're getting ready to go back on the ENCORE, dude, in a couple days. You probably know that already, but we are so excited, and when we get on there, we will think of you, because that's where we saw you. YouTube searching for Splendor. I found you guys on YouTube looking for Splendor vlogs. Are your older children jealous of Matthew? Dang, I jumped ahead in the chat. But no. I know what I was going to say. Because of all the cruises that he goes on.
They're not jealous. They've all cruised when they were younger, too. Not like as much as Matthew, but they've all had their fair share of cruising. Our one daughter has cruised the most. The youngest daughter has cruised the most, just because she's the youngest and, I don't know, cruised more with us. But she'll actually be platinum on her next cruise, on the group cruise. Mm-hmm. So she's cruised quite a bit, too.
Robbie O'Malley said, I vividly remember where and when I found you. Thanksgiving time, there was a video with a bunch of creators in it saying their favorite ports of call. Yours as a family was St. Thomas. Yeah. That was the one where, is that the one where we got the other creators to come in? Oh yeah, we had Sharon from Cruise Ship TV joined us. Lalito Loco was there. I think Griffin Alyssa. Jim Zim, if you know that name, joined us. Yeah. Who else did we have? We had a couple other dudes. Or guys and gals, I should say. Robbie, I remember hearing about you. It was through Sean and Steph that we first caught wind of you and your affection for Norwegian. Yeah. Sean Guthrie, I'm new to live chat. My family and I are going Panorama on March 7 with you guys. Whoa! Oh. Sean, that is fantastic. Sean, if you're not there already, make sure that you join the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew so you can hear us chat about it. And we can plan to get together, say hi, and have a frosty, cold beverage of your choice. I found SAS through a top 10 YouTube cruise vlog list. Really, Chris? What top 10 list was that? I didn't know that we were on a top 10 list. Unless that's the one that I made. Did we list ourselves on 1 through 10? It was just all Sharon at Sea.
Oh my God.
Naomi is the adventurer too. She's off to the pond to find some frogs. Nancy, do you ever think that when Naomi says I'm off to find some frogs, that's code word for something else? Just throwing it out there. Just giving you a little food for thought tonight as you lay your head down in the tree fort that you're spending the night in, the tree house. Please be careful up there. Please be careful. Found you looking for packing cruising. Found you from the law, little Luca. Robert, I think your voice text might have gone to law, little Luca instead of law, little Luca. Found you doing a YouTube search for cruise ship tours. We watched a few of y'all's videos and we had to subscribe. Thank you, Joe. Very nice comments, man. We appreciate that. YouTube channel, and because of you, I booked a cruise.
Wow.
Big dog, that is cool. Make sure next time book the cruise with Sharon. You guys know Sharon is a full-fledged travel professional. She can book your cruises. She can book your land vacations, your travel insurance. You can transfer recently booked cruises to her. If you want to talk to her directly and only her about your cruise on the phone and have her help you find the best cruise available, holler at her. Better yet, email. What's the email?
Oh, Sharon at Sea at
Boom.
gmail.com.
Sharon at gmail.com.
Yeah.
That is the way to go.
Yeah, that's the quickest response is through email.
Dave G said, I searched for moist. And then you found that clip. That's amazing. Imagine our shock that you saw that while on a cruise at Robbie and Malley. Hold on. Imagine, what did, hold on, I gotta catch up. Sometimes jumping ahead in the chat will mess you guys up. It will mess you guys up. So tweeted me a comment to Robbie, but I don't know the context, so I will go right past it. Hello, Margaret Wilson. Lovely to see you. Ruth said, I think I came across you accidentally. And it was not love at first sight. After about the third video, I fell in love. Come on, Ruth. Gosh. Beth, we understand you guys are packing for your big trip to Texas to see the little ones. That is fantastic.
Yeah, have fun.
For sure, for sure.
It's going to be great.
Curious, any idea some comments get deleted after pressing enter, said Plump Travelers. Plump, we don't see any comments getting deleted by you. We don't have anything set up in particular to block unless there's any words or terms you're using that are being blocked by YouTube. So I could not tell you why.
I think out of probably maybe twice ever, we've had to take a comment down for just something that was, I don't know, said that was just so rude that it wasn't appropriate.
Twice? Hold on.
Probably twice.
Twice ever?
We
there have been hundreds of comments removed.
But usually that we've removed.
But usually it's Nancy or Leanna.
Oh, and here. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about comments under our videos.
No, I think that they're talking about here.
Chat.
You're talking about here? Are you talking about here? And if you are, try making that same comment again. We'll see if you're talking about your own comment.
I thought you meant for the from all the videos.
How do you access information on Royal Caribbean solo cabins? I can't find them in a search. Do you need a travel agent for that? Said Holly Johnson.
For what, Royal Caribbean?
Yeah, Royal Caribbean solo cabins.
No, you don't. You don't need one. You just have to know what ships they are on. Hang on, I have. I'm trying to remember.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Timothy, for the happy anniversary. Very nice.
I have a list. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are. There's
Thank you, Pam.
4 ships. I don't think I have it here. If you email me, I can send you the 4 ships. I can send you the name of the 4 ships.
Email you where?
At sharon@gmail.com, and I'll send you the names of the ships.
Boom. Sandra, thank you so much. Sandra said, I sent Matthew something today, only because we share a birthday and he's a sweetie. That is so nice.
Thanks,
you also
Sandra.
share a birthday with John Clayco from the Claykowski's channel as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
John
just make sure you know that.
has
Yep.
the same birthday, too.
Daniel found us in Searching the Carnival Breeze. But the expert computer instructional video was the glue that had me stuck on y'all. Thank you very much for that, dude. That is one of our least watched videos I've ever made, just so you know. We found out about you, me, and the wife are new cruisers going on a second cruise in March, just trying to get info, said Joe Staccato. There you were. We've been watching ever since. Thank you very much, man. Blaine said, found you on CBS on Most Wanted YouTubers. Very cool. Thank you so much, Blaine. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the heads up. I'll probably go back through and see some of the comments where you guys saw us. And, there is something to the tune of trying to make sure that we know where folks are finding us and focusing on that and knowing where to put videos out and all that kind of good stuff. So, Slinky said, my legacy of finding cruise peeps. First I found EECC. Then I found Cruise Tips TV, LLL, and then y'all. There you go. That sounds like a pretty normal round of awesome YouTubers right there. I just booked Fascination with her a month ago. She's awesome. Jojo the King. Talking about you?
No, she said I just
I just booked Fascination with her a month ago. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Jojo's talking about you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about
Yes. All right, good. I heard about you from your guest appearance on La Lido Loca, DJ Cruiser said. DJ, which one was that? Was that the one where we did where we debated with Griff and Alyssa on we did a Cruise Wars on there, and it was us versus Griff and Alyssa on chair hogging. That was amazing.
Yeah. That seems so long ago now.
That was so long ago. That was crazy. Sandra found us looking for Carnival Dream. Found us in EECC. My wife and I go on our first Royal Caribbean cruise. What should we expect? Albert Ortiz, have you been on other cruises and this is your first Royal, or is it your first cruise? And what ship are you going to go on?
Yeah.
Not just Plump Travis said not just on your channel. Plump, I couldn't tell you why. I don't know what's getting you blocked out. I just don't know. Maybe it's something within your settings with chatting or something like that. So I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't really delete comments at all. Even the bad ones we leave up, So.
Yeah, for the most part. Although I love to reply to people and Sharon tells me not to, so I don't start any problems. Andrew said first saw you on the Lido Loca Cruise Wars. Chris said it was a top 10 list on Cruise Critic. Wow. Like Cruise Critic, was it like Cruise Critic made it, or someone just on Cruise Critic posting their favorites? I'm going to go on Cruise Critic. I want to see that.
Oh, now you're going to go on Cruise Critic.
Well, if Cruise Critic said good things about us, I might have to change my opinion of Cruise Critic immediately. Immediately, I say. Big G and Snuggles! What's going on, guys? Any ideas for 2021 group cruises, as we have to plan ahead and get in with the best chat channel, SAS? Well, yeah, 2021, we got the Mardi Gras guys. And then, of course, we have the one on the breakaway leaving out of New York. So take your pick.
Yeah, so the Mardi Gras is in May, and the breakaway, Norwegian breakaway, is in October.
Cam Table MDR. Oh, thank you for remembering that. Nothing ever happened on the jury duty. So I went the first day, and they did not fill the jury. I was like called into like the final choices of who'd make the jury, but they didn't have enough people left. So they had to bring us back the next day and put us in with another group of people and then do the thing all over again. And when it was all said and done, I got excused. So I did 2 days on jury duty for nothing. But hey, it was all right. It was all right. I saw you on LLL when you had breakfast together, I think. That's what Pia said. No, because we haven't had breakfast with LLL. That may have been Para DJ that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I know they had breakfast with them too.
Yeah, we have not officially met them yet, so.
And yeah, and I know that Jay is much taller than I am, so. But yeah, Captain's Table, that is what happened to my jury duty. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Let's see, Vicky has a 4th cruise coming up soon and planning another one. That is cool. Timothy Walter said, type in Royal Caribbean solo cabins. They have a site describing everything you need to know about solo cabins at Sharon at Sea. Oh, speak of the devils. Look who is in the house right now. Griff and Alyssa, we were just talking about you. We were just talking about how we laid the smackdown on you during the cruise battle, the Cruise Wars on La Lido Loca's channel. No, that was a ton of fun, and that was the first time we met those guys, and we've been friends with them ever since too. So, very, very nice stuff. Lovely to see you guys, and we're very much anticipating season 3. And I'm still trying to find out how you get the holiday time off. I don't know how that works. I didn't realize. Well, yeah, they're moving, and they took time off through the holidays, and they're breaking their stuff up into seasons.
Oh.
And I'm like, wait, what? We could have have some time off in the holiday. I didn't know you could do that.
I when you said holidays, I was thinking Christmas and.
Well, yeah. They shut it down for a little bit. Now they're going to come out of the gate. He's posting pictures of all this new equipment he's got. It's going to be off of the chain. It's going to be off of the chisel. I think that's what the kids call it. Tamara said, found you guys asking cruising Alaska, and found you guys September. Been watching ever since. Very cool. Pia, that is okay. Don't worry about that. That was a classic video, Griff. You are so right about that. Random looking for Carnival Dream videos, came across yours. It was a users list posted on Cruise Critic. I think possibly Cruise Radio, but not certain. Can't find it now, but I'll post it. Thank you, Chris.
Oh.
Not that I'm dying to see our name in print anywhere, but I'll take it. Jamie, the Cruise War episode was a great collaboration. Yes, Griff says I've enjoyed my time off so much. All right, man. Well, I hope you come back ready to rock and roll because the folks are clamoring for your action. It's almost bachelor time. Good night, you guys. You're right. It is almost bachelor time. It's about 9 o'clock here in beautiful Arizona. Did you? I don't know what the weather is for you guys, but we have been rocking 75 degrees and gorgeous the last 2 days. It is insane. We've been loving life right now.
Yeah, it's a little cool at night, but it's during the day. It's been great.
Hold on, Griff. Griff, you weren't here earlier. There's a picture you missed. I just want you to see this really quick. And if Alyssa's there, she might like it too.
Oh
this is a special one for you guys.
Oh my God, you're not going to show that one, are you?
Whoops! There's that's a baby's hiney right there, guys. I showed it earlier. I knew you'd enjoy it. I knew you'd get a kick out of it. So that's there you go. That's someone's bare butt right there for you guys.
Matthew is gonna kill you.
Matthew, you can't even tell. No one would know whose butt that really is at the end of the day. Moon's out, said Big Pat. Matthew said, "Kiss my." Pam S said it's freezing in here. Yes. Good night, Greg S. Lori just opened my first Heineken. Were you moved to Oakland from the moon shot from Matthew, or you're just speaking generally? Jamie found you guys were looking for YouTube for the Miracle. That is cool. I just wish I could go back and like redo all of the early vlogs that we did. Like go all the way back on the go back to those ships and do them all over again. Because that would be amazing to redo those in a much better fashion than we've done them.
I don't know.
Maybe I should show more of those pictures from earlier that we showed. If there's some people that weren't here earlier, I showed a few pictures earlier. Like here's a picture of Matthew on his first cruise, and he couldn't hang through dinner. This is formal night, so he's got his formal outfit on, a little button shirt, long sleeves, and a vest. And he would just fall asleep in the weirdest positions on that cruise after he ate something at dinner. It was so adorable.
Well, this is the cruise where before he fell asleep, actually, our waitress would come over. All right, it was actually the assistant, but she would come over, pick him up out of the high chair, and she just walked around with him the whole time while we were eating dinner. And she would dance with them when they did their shows.
They loved them.
Then when he fell asleep like that, she would bring like a tablecloth over, all wrapped up, and then she'd put his little head on it. And it was so cute.
They were amazing. Griff, you'll appreciate this. I was talking about the beginnings of my vlogging before I really vlogged. I just made my own recordings. And I used to rock my handheld JVC camcorder. And then I graduated to the always awesome Sony Handycam back in the day. And so that was very cool. And so, we were just talking about some of that stuff. That's some of the stuff you missed, Griff, earlier, just so you know. Your early vlogs were all music over video and pictures, said Chris. There definitely was. That was one of our first ones.
Well,
There's a lot of music with just like pictures jumping in and out and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was the very first couple, I think.
Ah, the beginnings.
Yeah,
the beginnings.
Actually, our very first one was, I think, when we went on the Breeze. It was pictures from our family cruise when we went with our oldest daughter's family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just pictures of...
Just Me Taxi Lockwood said, shout out to Matthew. A Blank 2007 said, Alyssa missed the Sharon bikini picture. You think she went? Oh, okay. I'll tell her. I'll listen.
Oh gosh.
We can do that.
You don't need to show that again.
Yes, I showed earlier. Earlier, I had this picture of Sharon rocking the bikini, slamming beers at Half Moon Cay, Carnival's private island. But she had a little too much to drink, and then later that night, she tried to hook up with these two guys, and it was a little embarrassing for everybody because they kept turning her down, and she didn't know why. So that was a little weird.
Oh my God.
That was a little bit on the weird side. Yes, Sony Handycam were essential to the Cool Dad starter pack. My pops had one too. Was that a backhanded comment about how old I am? Did you just backhand comment me, Greg? That picture is peak vacation, said So Tweety. Actually, I believe Sharon was pretending to drink that beer because she really doesn't drink beer.
Yeah, I think I was
Yes.
because yeah, I don't normally drink.
Andrew said, my son's 3 years old and is my cruising buddy. He's only 11 days from platinum on Carnival. Started at 11 months. Can't wait till he hits the casino. You got a little ways to go, but that is an amazing story. We feel the same way about Matthew.
Yeah,
Totally, dude. Totally. Huber Hijinks, good night. Just Me Taxi Lockwood says, awesome, Sharon. They're digging it. The Sony Cam 15 times optical was hard to beat. You're so right. Annie Stanier said, had my first Alaska cruise this past September and met YouTuber Scott Singer.
Oh,
yes.
how nice.
Scott is a very cool dude.
Yeah, he's if you want to know anything about Alaska, he is the guy to go to. I don't think there's anyone that knows more about Alaska than Scott Singer.
Yes, you are so right.
Anyone.
You are so right.
Yeah.
DJ said, could have been worse. At least they were not mean. I think he meant memes, and he said mimes. Jamie World needs to know who you got in the Super Bowl. Said Leadhead Fishing. What's going on, my buddy Leadhead Fishing? Guys, there's a fun channel. If you like fishing and you want to just see a cool dude who will take you fishing with him and show you just true fishing without a bunch of other BS, go check out Leadhead Fishing. Go subscribe to the channel right after this and tell him that Sharon at Sea or Jamie from Sharon at Sea sent you, so he knows that we're giving him the love. That's my buddy Ryan. Ryan, we were talking about that earlier. Sharon, who do you have in the Super Bowl? Who are you picking?
I'm rooting for the 49ers.
Well, all right, so there you go. So you got the 49ers there. Who's Matthew rooting for?
49ers.
You know, my buddy Ryan's a diehard Niner fan. I was texting with him during the game, and I was saying earlier, dude, that I'm a little on the fence. You know, I can make an argument to root for either team. I really just want a really good game, but you know what? I'm going to go on the record right now because my dear buddy from Leadhead Fishing is a big Niner fan. I will join the rest of my family, and I will say, let's go 49ers. How's that sound? Is that cool? I love the running back. What's his name? Mozart? That running back Mozart is amazing over there. So we will see. We will see.
Oh, good night, Timothy.
Oh, we just turned this thing into a football channel. I do hate the Chiefs, and you know I do. I know, but there's some logic that if we can't win the division, then the division winner needs to win the Super Bowl to justify us not winning the division. Is that some logic or someone? Griffin and Lister are watching mobile because they still don't have internet at the new place. It's so hard to @ everyone. Oh. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon and Jamie both got the Niners for Leadhead Fishing. Oh. All right, guys. So yes, if you're into fishing, this is my buddy. We fish together all the time. Best fishing buddies. He moved to Florida with his family. Now he does freshwater and saltwater fishing. He went out and got a boat, and he makes some fun, cool fishing videos. You know, just starting out, just getting his YouTube channel going. So give him some love. Throw him some subscribers and tell him Jamie from Sharon at Sea sent you. And there you have it. Ruth Todd was going to root for the Packers, but they blew it. They did blow it. They did. Big Gene Snuggles, I am 21 again this month. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Dirty Martini King. Such a sweet thing. Thanks, Big Gene Snuggles. We appreciate that. We appreciate it. Blaine said Leadhead Fishing needs to come to Hilton Head and do some fishing. Hey, don't tell him that, man. He'll load that boat on the truck and head right up there. He's that kind of dude. That kind of dude. All right, guys, what else we got going on? Is there anything else? All right, there comes a time at the end of the night where I like to do a little something, and we usually like to end the night on this lately. It's called, What Did I Learn Tonight? If there's anything that you learned at all during this entire live show, please jump on the channel, jump in the chat right now, and let me know what it was. Anything you learned about anything that has to do with what you saw here. Maybe you learned something about one of your friends, another person in the chat. Maybe something about Sharon. Maybe something about me. Maybe something about Matthew's butt. Whatever it was, you know, you can do that. Blaine 2007 said, you don't have to load it, just drive it. Well, you're right about that. You are right about that. And guys, if you haven't said hi yet,
good night, Margaret.
and you're just quietly watching, jump out and say hi real quick, okay? We still got 135 people here hanging out, chatting. Debbie Moser. I don't know, Debbie. I don't know the answer to that question. The internet,
Okay,
our live streams
this is the thing.
sucked from the get-go on the panorama,
So
and we were shocked.
we had the
Thanks,
full
JoJo.
internet package on the panorama, and it's was probably some of the, I won't say it's the worst Wi-Fi we ever had, but close to it. It was horrible when we were on the Panorama.
Yes.
So we are hoping when we go back in March that it will be a little better, but
and I don't know what the deal
good
was
when we were on it last month.
Yes, and there wasn't so much time that we really dug into it or did a lot of research, so we'll see what happens.
The only time when we went live, the one time it came in pretty good, but that was because we were in Ensenada.
We were in Ensenada and we got off of the Wi-Fi, and I just used regular connection in Mexico. So
yeah.
All right, let's see. Thank you, JoJo. Final payment for the Group Cruise 2020 is due when?
I believe August 10th. August 10th, I think. Oh. But it should say on your confirmation, but I believe it's August 10th.
There you go. Charles Hahn learned that Sharon dropped Jamie for 2 guys. Yes. What's up, Nicholas? Hello, Bill Leach. Blaine learned Matthew says no to crack. Unless this is butt crack. Chris Barnett, I learned Sharon got a sunburned face on a cruise. She does often. What's up, Deaky Brown? Tamara said, Sharon rocks a bikini. Yes, you do, girl. I'm fading. Got a shower and hit the sack. Good night, Jamie Wilhite. Welcome back from your cruise. Cruising is addictive. Annie learned that. Were you able to upload photos? Yeah, we could do some stuff. It took a while to do anything like through Facebook, uploading photos to Facebook. We'd have to do it and just let it sit there and roll for a while. Yeah. But I, Griff, I don't know what the cause was, because we've never had that happen. Even during poor internet,
it wasn't just us.
The connection wasn't that bad.
Everyone was kind of
a lot of folks said
about it.
I think because it was an inaugural cruise, and they probably had to iron a few things out. Yeah. I got to imagine here we are a month and a half later for you guys. Probably things will be much better, because if it wasn't, I think people would be screaming about it everywhere on the internet.
Yeah, if you're going to get it on your upcoming cruise, I'd almost say wait until you get on the ship and kind of ask around how it's working for people first before you buy the whole full-on package.
Well, just go to the counter and go, excuse me, you know me, right? I'm Griff, hello, and tell them you need full internet connection to put some stuff out there. So, I learned I can have my Speedo pressed on board, said Blaine. The Kaikowskis learned that moist is hilarious. Sharon and the Adventures Arkansans like the same beer. Big Gene Snuggle said, well done, Charles. Good night, you guys are great. Good night, Albert. We appreciate the comment. I learned where everyone found, SAS, said Blaine. Diana Charles Joseph, it's okay, you're here now and you can watch the replay. I learned that Griffin and Alyssa have no internet, and that's the most I've known about them in a few weeks, said Leah. Don't worry, they're going to be back with a vengeance. Let's see, you are welcome, Debbie. Just Me said, yes, Sharon's rocking the bikini. I learned Matthew loves pizza like me. Good night to Albert. Oh, we said that to Albert. I learned that there are more and more people in the lives that are commenting, said Amy. You're right, it's awesome to see new names commenting in the lives. I learned Nurse Nancy likes tree houses. There are a lot of names in the chat tonight. Welcome, everyone, said Lori. Scott Weaver, business trip in Boston. Moist and warm sounds so much better than cold and frigid. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Would love to know when you guys are planning about the group cruise. Diana, I'll tell you what, if you're part of Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, then you can find out about our group cruises there. Our group cruises and upcoming cruises are listed on the right side of the page on our Facebook group, so make sure you join that.
They're under the events on there.
Karen said, I learned that even though you post embarrassing pictures of your family, they still love you anyway. Have a happy birthday, Jamie. Thank you. I learned Jamie is detoxing, cleansing himself with beer. Thank you for paying attention, so sweetie. I'm doing a full body cleanse with my beer. I learned that SAS can shut a restaurant down with us. You got that right, Beth. Pam S. learned I will be taking up residence at the Whiskey Bar next week. Yes. Did you see Scott Singer spray himself in the face with a bidet in his hotel today? Chris, I did not see that.
Oh, no, I missed that.
Was that I just got done with taking a leak and I flushed and I didn't know it was a bidet type of a deal?
I'm going to have to look for that.
Wow, that is. See you, Big G and Snuggles. We will talk to you soon. All right, guys, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with us for 2 hours. We love you guys. Make sure, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Go check out all our friends in the community, all the creators you saw here tonight. Our friend Ryan at Leadhead Fishing, our great friend John in York over at the Klaykowskis, all the other folks that come in here and say hi, our group cruising partners, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. Make sure you remember that Sharon is a full-fledged travel service professional. If you need to book travel and you want to go through someone you trust and you see and talk to regularly, someone that if they don't take care of you, you can come on our stuff and blast us for it.
You can
That's
text
how confident
me
we
on the
are.
phone at any
You
time.
can text her if you need to. Call her at any time of the night. She doesn't have, she's not open 9 to 4. She's AM to PM, whatever you guys need. Contact Sharon.
I do sleep sometimes, though.
Barely. She's got great deals going on. If you book your next cruise, if it's an ocean view or higher.
No, if
I'm sorry.
it's a balcony or higher.
Balcony or higher, $50 onboard credit. Ocean view or lower, $25 onboard credit.
That's addition to anything.
Yes, for the cabin. That's for the cabin. You can also transfer new bookings to her as well, so she can handle your booking, answer your questions, and walk you through the process. So keep that in mind. We love having you guys. Plump Traveler said she's awesome at answering her emails. Thank you so much for that. Just sent a request to join the group. Dayana said we'll get you hooked up tonight. Sharon's great about answering emails to Chris Barnett. Love the last video. Cozumel looked like fun. Thank you, Dayana. Guys, we appreciate it. Thank you for watching tonight.
Thanks, Robbie. We are going to have an awesome time on the Encore.
Yes,
we
Robbie.
cannot wait to get on this Sunday.
Yes, and we'll let you know how everything's going and how much fun we're having. Well, you already know because you're the freaking NCL Meister. But still, we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, we are.
And,
I don't know. I'm just looking so forward to that cruise.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, that's a great thing to mention right now, guys. Next Sunday, we will probably start doing some fun stuff. We might even go. I don't think we'll go live late Saturday because we get into Miami late in the evening.
Well, yeah, it'll be like after midnight on the East Coast.
Well,
oh no, it won't. I'm sorry.
No, it'll be like 10,
No.
10:30.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm sorry,
we'll keep you posted on our travels. Sunday morning, we'll be heading to the Port of Miami to get on board the Encore. Monday night, we will go live.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah.
Whether the quality sucks, I don't know what the quality will be like, but we'll go live. That is for sure, and you guys can let us know what you're
Yeah,
seeing.
we will have the full internet package. So we'll go live.
So we'll see how the Encore treats us, and we'll take you along on the Norwegian Encore for a full week of adventure. We can't wait for that. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening. And until next time, from all of us.
And we might go live from San Juan. We're going to try. Right?
We could definitely go live from San Juan.
We're going to be roaming.
San Juan, we have Verizon.
We're going to be roaming the streets at night of San Juan.
Oh, God, we will. And we're going to be with our guy that you see in the beginning of the video, Carlos Medina, hanging out and partying and having drinks and dinner. So we're super excited.
We will try to go live from there.
We will.
Too.
And I will try to see if I can maybe get my drone going for some first vlogging drone shots from Sharon at Sea. Finger crossed. All right, that's the deal, guys. From
I'm
us.
going to try my new little.
Oh yeah, Sharon's got some. We got some stuff coming. We have got some stuff coming your way, so don't miss it. That's it. Anything else you want to say while I begin to say goodnight?
That's it. So watch.
Chime in?
I don't know that we have the next thing coming out will probably be a packing video on Saturday is the plan. We'll see if that happens, and then we'll be on the Encore.
I don't know, but I work every day between now and the day we leave for the cruise, so I don't know when we'll put something out, but we'll see what happens.
Well, we'll put it out. We'll put it out when we pack. When we pack, we'll film it.
Live packing video.
Yeah.
Live packing video. Oh my God! Look for it. All right, we're out of here. From me, from Sharon, from Leanne, from Nancy, from Matthew, from everybody here at Sharon at Sea, to all of you guys, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And until next time, safe travels. Thanks for watching and
happy cruising.
Happy cruising, guys.
Good night, everyone.
You guys are awesome. Have a great, great evening.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you. My phone just went crazy. Good night now. Peace out.
Good night.